All right, let's start over again. Thank you for letting me know I was muted, Burninator. All right, welcome to the start of a new streaming session. We are going to do a different game today, one I haven't shown on stream before, and that is Endless Space 2. This game is one that I've been playing offline a little bit in recent weeks, and then also some a little while back. This was recommended by some people on the live stream, also courtesy of one of the viewers, Cohen, who actually made a donation to help purchase this game a little while back. I think that was like last year or so. So we're going to start a game here. I have played this game, as I said, a little bit offline. Definitely not a master of this game, but I think I have a pretty good feel for the basic mechanics. And I'm going to do my best to showcase this one, so hopefully this will be fun. All right, so this is a space-based empire building game, turn-based strategy. It is made by the same people who made Endless Legend and Humankind, Amplitude Studios. I think that this game, from what I've played, is honestly the best of their turn-based strategy games. I haven't played Endless Legend, so I guess I can't really comment on that. But this game is definitely a lot more polished, and honestly, I do think it's a better game right now than Humankind. Maybe Humankind will improve over time, but just kind of tighter all the way around in terms of its mechanics. And I think it's the superior game between the two. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the different factions, different empires, whatever you want to call them. So you have a choice. Oh, and by the way, this interface is poorly designed with this scroll bar. I actually played this game for like 2 months before I realized there's 2 more races down here. I honestly didn't even know that you could pick these for ages and ages. Anyway, so there's actually not that many factions in this game, and then there's 4 that are gated off by downloadable content that I have not purchased. Maybe if I like the game enough, I will purchase it. But so there's actually not that many different factions in this game, but that's not the worst thing, because the ones they do have are pretty distinct. And I've always said I think it's better to have be like the original Master of Orion. The original Master of Orion only has 10 different races you can pick, but like all of them are memorable and interesting to play. Better to have like 10 choices that are meaningful than like 50 choices that aren't really that different. And that's kind of how I would describe Humankind. Is like Humankind, you've got, I don't know, 60 civs, but like they're not really that memorable. They all kind of blur together. But anyway, you have Sophons. They are the science civ, basically. Pretty straightforward. Cravers, who are one of the military civs, I have not played them a lot. They have a very unique mechanic whereby their planets start off super productive, and then they drain the resources of the planets over time until eventually they're like a husk of their starting point. So, Alpha Centauri also, definitely. So I have not really played this group, and I don't really like the notion that your planets get weaker over time and you can't really stop that. Lumeris, this is the gold, or in this game it's called dust, but the money-generating civ. They seem to be the weakest out of the ones I've played. My understanding is they were super overpowered in earlier patches, and then this being the final patch, they got nerfed at some point, and now they're pretty weak. So I have played them, but I have not been very impressed with them. Vadyani, they're another one who has kind of weird mechanics. There's this little icon here that says this faction has unusual game mechanics. They are religious fanatics, and they utilize planets in a really bizarre way. So maybe I'll have to showcase them on stream at some point, but I need a little bit more practice with them as well, because they work in a really bizarre way. These are basically the humans. I'm amused that in this game, the humans are basically like industrial plus militaristic. They're kind of like Soviet Union in space. This game kind of properly takes humans and has them be one of the military civs, unlike Master of Orion, where they're the pacifistic diplomatic civ, which doesn't really make sense based on how people are. But yeah, so if you want like more militaristic plus industry, these guys, they're actually one of the more flexible factions. All right, then other weird ones. Riftborn, they are kind of like robots in space, although that's not quite right, because they're supposed to be like triangles and squares from like another dimension. I just played a game with these guys. They are super overpowered. Yeah, they are not balanced at all. Their big thing is industry, and they get more industry than like anyone else. And it turns out that in this game, if you have industry, you can just turn it into anything. So I absolutely curb stomp the AI with these guys. The other reason why I know they're overpowered is when I have played against them as the AI, they have also been very dominant. They've always been the top AI in like any game where I've seen them. So maybe we'll experiment with these guys at some point. But again, their mechanics are very weird because they don't grow population, they have to build it. So I don't want to showcase them for our first game. And then Unfallen, they are trees in space. They have this weird vine mechanic where they vine planets and they kind of create this like living network of trees. They're also kind of weird. I want to experiment more with them as well. But for this game, I'm going to be playing as Horatio. Horatio, a very creatively designed faction. This is a race of clones. They are all clones of the same person, Horatio. All clones of the same person. Very weird. But their ability is called, their specific faction ability is called Gene Hunter. It says, can splice the genetic materials of other factions to enhance its population. Splicing requires the sacrifice of some individuals. So basically what they do is they take other non-Horatio peoples and they kill them, they slaughter them to improve the genes of your Horatio population. It is some of the most evil stuff you can imagine. But they, yeah, as simple as saying, they become insanely busted in the late game because they just get, like, the Horatio population just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. The downside is, in order to make them stronger, you have to kill some of your own population. And obviously that's bad, but they scale extremely well in the late game. All right, so we'll see some of that as the game goes on. So your population is Horatio. To start the game, yeah, they do look like Coneheads. They look like the Saturday Night Live sketch. Their population gives extra food, also additional morale on hot planets. We'll talk more about what that means as we go on. They have this other, like, minor population trait, the Zavali, who we will almost certainly gene splice into our main population. We'll talk more about that later. +1 population slots on planets, quite good. Bigger planets, always better. Content citizens, a little bit less unhappiness from expansion, that's good. This I have not found to be that good. Extra healing recovery rate. I tend to use the heroes as governors, as I'll talk more about later on. Horatio Prime, they start with, what planet type is this? I guess we'll find out. One of the weaknesses of this faction is they start in dictatorship, which is kind of a weak government. So I will probably look to try to change that at some point. But in the early game, you're going to be stuck with this dictatorship, which means that you are basically locked into one political party. Which at the beginning of the game is going to be ecologists, and that actually is a very good fit for Horatio. Remember, Horatio has to kill their own population to get stronger, so you need to regrow population, and ecologists are very good at doing that. All right, so we're picking Horatio. All the other standard settings are pretty much going to be standard. I'm going to play this on difficulty level 5, which is serious. I probably could win on impossible, but I'd rather keep this a little bit easier because I'm going to be walking through the mechanics. I'd rather have this be a more laid-back game. I play on small galaxies because it reduces micromanagement. You can also create these ridiculously huge galaxies, but a small galaxy is, I believe it's 40 star systems. I believe it's right around that. And then you have different options for different galaxies, but we'll take one of these default ones, Spiral 2. You can increase the number of constellations, increase how dense the galaxy is, but again, we're just going to go with standard stuff. And there's more options you can turn on. You can tweak more of the planet settings, but we'll just go with default stuff here. So let's go ahead and get started. Yes, playing a real race. You can do custom races in this game too. The Pulsos. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Simple. Maybe we'll see them in this game. Anyway, I'm going to let the opening intro cinematic play here because all the factions have their own little movies.
They only ever saw what was in the mirror. I always saw what was beyond. They saw deformity. I found beauty. They saw madness. I found genius. For the longest time, I have been the only one who sees what lies beyond the mirror. But soon, very soon, they will see it as well.
Yeah, so Horatio, definitely insane. A race of clones, definitely insane.
No man has traveled further, struggled more, and unraveled more of the mysteries of the universe than Horatio. At least, according to Horatio. Now, with a great nation cast in his image, Horatio is ready to extend his vision to beautify the rest of the galaxy. Look in the mirror, Horatio, and you will always find the answers you seek.
Like, yeah, so that's not creepy at all. All right, so we're in a galaxy here. We are in the southern part of the galaxy. All right, so let's do things first. First of all, we have a hero that we want to assign. So heroes can basically do two things. We'll go to the hero management screen. They can be assigned to a fleet, so they can move around on the map, or they can be assigned as a governor. I have mostly assigned them as governors because they will increase the output of your systems if you put them on there. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, this is pretty good. Definitely would like to get food up in the early game, so probably we'll just assign him to a planet. Oh, what's the innate? Sorry, the heroes always have some innate ability. Does he have any starting skills? Hold on. +1 food per original empire population on planets. Okay, that's not that much, but they level faster if you explore in the early game. Yeah, but we also want them to give extra bonuses on the... I don't know, I've never actually had them explore in the early game. I've usually had them assigned to a planet, so that's something I have to play around with later. All right, so let's walk through some of the basic mechanics in this game. I'll start with the planet screen here. So this is where, you know, everything, most of the gameplay takes place here. Is you have these systems. All of the your cities in Civilization terms are systems in this game, which I actually like, because some systems can only have one planet, or they can have up to 5, and this also cuts down on the tedium of having every system, every planet is like its individual build queue. You just have the individual systems. So it looks like we've rolled a setup where we have our home planet here, Horatio Prime. This is your home planet always starts the same for each faction. And then we have 3 other planets here, which currently we have not colonized yet, but we can colonize them. You can see it's not that cheap to do so, 640 production. So these cost 640, and we only have 43 production, so that's too low right now. I would not say this is an amazing starting system. This planet's decent, because it's good production, and then these are research planets. Generally speaking in this game, the more fertile planets are high on food, the hot planets are high on production, and then the cold planets are high on science, is generally the way that this works. So we will want to colonize these in time. And Sybil's right, Horatio lets you colonize planets without the appropriate tech. I'll talk more about the tech tree in a minute. So right now we have 3 population points. We have 2 Horatio population points, and we have 1 Zavali population point. So each planet has kind of base outputs. So you can see this planet, Horatio Prime, for every population point, we get 6 food, 6 production, 5 gold, or dust is gold in this game, 3 science, and 0 influence, and it can hold up to 8 population points total. Then there's additional modifiers, so this planet type also has +3 science per pop, +2 dust, -1 morale per pop. And then the population type also gets added onto that as well, so Horatio is +3 food, +2 on hot. We are on a hot planet, so we're getting that +2 morale, and then this population type is +3 science when the planet's happy, which we're not. This is a content planet, not happy, and then +2 morale. So you can see you have kind of three things that modify what these yields are. You have the planet base output, any modifiers on the planet, and then also the population type itself, or all of these. There's a way to rename these planets as well, but I don't know where that is. Just out of here it is. So we can rename this if people want suggestions on what you want to name the system. All right, so to start, we want to build this, drone networks, because it's the only option to increase production. As with most of Amplitude Studios games, the most important thing is to get production up as high as possible. So we're going to queue up the drone networks. Go with that. So let me run through the other screens here. We'll cover the city screen. So here's your planet management screen. You can see information about this. Empire approval. You can assign heroes to systems here. Victory conditions. So there's 6 victory conditions. This is your domination. It's called conquest, but it's basically domination. Get half the galaxy under your control. This one is control all the homeworlds of all the other factions. Have the highest score when game ends. We'll never reach 300 turns. We'll win before that. Build 2 late game wonders. Can win the game that way. Economy, generate 600,000 dust. That's not going to happen. Science, research for techs at the end of the tech tree. So there's some different options on how the game ends. Hold on here. Did Liz just text me? Liz asked, do I want William on stream if he's calm? So yes, definitely bring William down. All right, next up we have our laws. So this is basically your government or your civics, what have you. So we only get to pass one law because we're in a dictatorship. This is a government type that doesn't give you a lot of law options. There's 6 different political parties, but right now we only have one, ecologist. So this is our default law. This is what Symbol mentioned in the chat. If you are running an ecologist government, by default you get this. You can colonize all non-gas planets. You don't need the tech to colonize them, but you suffer a penalty to their output without the correct technology. So this we can't change. This is always in play when we are running an ecologist government, which we will be for the early game. But we have the options for a couple of other things here, and I apparently have gotten the bug whereby you can't see what these things actually do. Did that carry over to the tech tree? There's this bug that's in the game whereby it won't show. Yeah, I've got the visual bug, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to reload to fix this. Do you see how this tech, it literally doesn't say anything? Yeah, it's an interface bug that apparently they have not been unable to fix. So I'm gonna just fix this by save this. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have to exit the desktop to fix this. It's a visual bug where you're supposed to be able to hover over certain things, and then they tell you what they do, but they just don't show you anything. And unfortunately, the only way to fix this bug is just to close the game and restart it. It just apparently pops up occasionally. You would think with that a game that's been out, this game came out in like 2018 or something, you'd think they would have been able to fix that, but no, they never fixed that. So we will just start over again after that save, and hopefully this will be fixed. By the way, thanks for the subscription, Antisocial. And it looks like we've got William here. Good timing while we're just reloading. How is he? Did he go to sleep at all or no?
He had a bottle though.
He had a bottle though. Hey buddy, let me increase the size of you so people can see. He was with me this morning because his mom was at the doctor. Yeah.
That's the face of joy.
He looks so happy right now, doesn't he? No, he's a little scared. How are you doing, little guy? You're very cute. You think you want to give us a smile maybe? No? You want to give us a cry? Okay. Yeah, he's so happy. No. That's okay. Thank you.
He's just sad about your strategy.
He's just sad that we had to reload from the start. Anyway, thank you for taking him. He was with me throughout the morning, and that's why I'm streaming in the afternoon here locally. Okay, let's see if that visual bug has been fixed, so I can actually show you what the laws do. Okay, let's go back here. All right, it's been fixed. Okay, so we have the option to pass these different laws. They'll do different things. So this one is +3 dust per pop on planets at the cost of -20 morale. Cram Act gives us plus science in exchange for a morale penalty. And Toys for Boys is plus morale on system, but minus production. We probably don't want minus production. So those are just like the generic ones. Any political party gets access to these. The ecologists also get access to certain laws. The base one is this one, plus 2 food on anomaly, plus 5% on colonized systems. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we have an anomaly in... Yeah, we don't actually have any anomalies here, which is unfortunate. Although, unless this is... Well, actually, there is one here, but we'd have to colonize this planet, so that law is not going to do a whole lot for us. But so there's this curiosity here, right? An anomaly. So this is basically like an unexplored goodie hut. And in the early game, you start with a ship that can explore these. You start with a colony ship that we're going to move in a minute. And we also have this, which is a revealer, which has the ability to reveal these curiosities. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So we have found system improvement. Okay, that was not the greatest thing to find. That means we can now build this. We can now build these, which increase vision range by 5. That's not going to be very useful. Much more useful would have been like plus population or something. Anyway, so yeah, just to finish up with the laws. This could be useful in some situations if we had an anomaly on our home planet. Plus 2 food per pop on anomaly. Plus 5% per anomaly on colonized planets on systems, but for right now that would not do anything. So out of these 3 options, the best thing is probably this one, the Cram Act, just give us some extra science. Gives us a small morale penalty, but that's not really going to matter right now because we're content and we'll still be content after doing that. But it will increase our science by a decent amount. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that law. There we go. And we can change laws again down the road if we need to. So we dropped down to 62%. But our science went up by, I don't know, a little bit. All right, so that's laws, economy screen. We'll talk about this later when we have luxury resources to deal with. All right, the tech screen. So word about the tech screen. This game has one of the best tech trees I've ever seen. It is a static tech tree, so it's not Master of Orion with a variable tech tree, but it gives you a ton of options, and it's really creative in terms of how it's designed. This is Endless Space 2, to answer your question. So you start in the middle, a little bit different than a lot of games. You start in the middle, and you work your way towards the outer edge, where the most expensive and most powerful techs are. So there's 4 categories: military on top, empire development on the left, science and exploration on the bottom, economy and trade on the right. This one on the right has most of the production and gold. Technically industry and dust, if I'm using the correct terms, but so production and your money generation is mostly on this one. Down here is all your science stuff, but also your ability to colonize more hostile planets. So like at the beginning of the game, you can't colonize tundra planets, you have to research this. We're able to get around that because we have this ability, the ecologist ability that lets us colonize anything that's not a gas giant. Otherwise, you'd have to research the text, but we'll still be getting a lot of these because science is important in this game. Over here is where you get your food techs, also your influence stuff, and surprisingly, also some of your military stuff. You start out with the ability to make only tiny ships, and then you need to research the ability to create small, medium, and large ships. So that's also in here, and then military is military. Now, the way these tech trees work is they operate in rings. So you will note that, let me see, where's the ring? All right, let's start with the military. So you start with no military techs researched, or actually each faction starts with different techs, but Horatio starts with no military techs. So you'll see I can't research any of the techs in the second ring. There's a little lock here. I have to research one of these 2 techs to unlock the second ring, and when I do, all the stuff that's listed here will unlock. It's basically some more advanced weapons, and I'll get the ability to stack more ships together, that sort of thing. Same thing here. I cannot research any of the second tier techs in this field. I have to research one of these 2 in the first ring first. Here I started with this tech, so I can already research second ring techs. And like I said, when that happens, I will unlock whatever is here. So you do not have to research every tech to progress. You only have to research some of them, and you'll spend a lot of time jumping around. The other thing is, each time you research a tech, the next tech gets more expensive. That's the way it works. There's basically an inflation mechanic whereby as you research techs, they get more expensive. So You don't want to research techs you don't need because they do make everything else more expensive. So I'll be jumping around in the tech tree a good bit, but it's a really neat system, and it'll make more sense as the game goes on. Anyway, the first thing I want is this. Xeno-industrial infrastructure, plus 10 per fertile, plus 10 per planet, plus 10 per temperate. So my home planet actually does not qualify. Oh, interesting. Doesn't qualify for any of those. It's just hot. Okay. Well, I still want that anyway because it's plus production. But most of the races in this game actually qualify for multiple versions of this. Still going to research this first because we want this. The other one we want, the other one we could get this. This would be plus 5 per hot, plus 5 per planet. That would not be bad either. So this is probably the next tech we research, but we need to increase production more than anything else, so I'm going to go for this first. All right, military. This is the military tab. You design your own ships. We'll get back to that later on in the game. Heroes, we already looked at this. The suggestion was that I should use this guy for exploring early. So, all right, we can do that. I assume that we attach them to the, not the colony ship. It's this one, right? This is they both have the same name. You make him his own fleet and give him probes. Oh, okay. How do I actually do that? Oh, create fleet, duh. I actually have not done this before, so. Okay. So how do we do this? And then we have to like, don't we have to like edit his ship to put probes on him? How do we do this? On the hero screen, you go to inspect. Okay, see, I have not. See, this is one reason why it's good to play these things on stream, is because I can. Let's see, on the hero. Oh, it has to be on the hero screen. Okay. You learn things from other people. Inspect. Oh, here we go. Okay. And so then let's. Okay, I can see why this would make sense. So what do we have here? We've got movement. We have defensive stuff. So this is an early look at how you do shipbuilding in this game. So let's see, he's got 4 movement, but we wanted to put probes on him, didn't we? So we can explore curiosities faster. Okay. Can we get more movement on this guy? Okay. He's only 4 moves. Now, would it be better to get him 7 moves? Yeah, we can take, let's see, and then weapons. No points in weapons, everything kills you. Well, we only have 100 dust, so we can't really do much. Yeah, 7 moves with no weapons armor. This is armor, yeah. And then we just run, from anything that we would have to happen to fight. Okay, so we've got 7 moves and we've got probe stocks. Okay, this will cost 30. Okay, done. See, I haven't done a whole lot with refitting ships yet. All right, so now that basically gives us another ship to move around here. Oh, he actually has 8 movement. Nice. Okay. All right, so we're going to send these ships out to explore. Let's see if we can find anything with the... Well, we can send him first. Actually costs 0 command points. That's pretty hilarious. All right, well, we'll send you first because you've got extra movement points. They're all separate fleets. Yeah, we wouldn't want them to be combined, but they are separate fleets. Don't worry. Might as well send you down this path. See if we can find anything. Alright, well, so far we have not seen anything. Do we send the colony ship just to scout down this route, or do we hold it and see what comes back from the other scout reports? What do you guys think? Do we send this one? This is our colony ship that we start with here. Do we send this guy off as well and hope that we get lucky? Or do we wait for the scout reports to come back and see if there's anything good down these branches first? Alright. We'll wait 1 turn. Yeah, we'll wait 1 turn. Alright, I'll talk about the luxury resources when we actually get them. Alright, so for right now... Oh, and I failed to mention this. This is how your population grows. You have to get 300 food to fill up this orb, and then you get a new population point. We're getting 30 food per turn. And the drone networks is really good because it gives you both food and production. And then this is like another one of the basic ones, but science and dust are less important than food and production. Alright, so that looks like our good first early turn. So let's see what happens. Oh, and then this is the score. You can hover here to see the score. Horatio tends to be a little slow to start, but we'll get there. All right, let's see what we've got down these branches, see if there's another really cool planet down here. All right. So it looks like we have some curiosities to explore. So this is a toxic planet. We can colonize it because we can colonize everything, but this is probably not where we want to send the colony. Oh, wait, are these all? Wait, hold on. Why can't we? Oh, we don't have probes yet. We have to generate the probes. It takes a turn or two for them to generate. All right, well, we'll keep sending you onwards. We can come back then. I want to get more vision to start. You can always come back once your probes generate. All right. Yeah, you can click this and it executes all your planned moves, but I'm doing it manually because we're early in the game. All right. Oh, let's see. Can we see what's in this system? Snow, that's not great. Huge Arctic. Large, but huge. All right, this is a very cold system. Probably not where we want to send the colony ship. All right. This was not terribly impressive. This is, like, we could colonize here, but it's not an especially good world. Let's send down the other route and see if we can find something better. So far, we haven't seen too much. That's all we can really do for right now. So we're generating additional dust and additional influence. Again, note that we could, if we wanted to, pass this green fertility bill. Oh, I hope we have one of the good luxuries too. Having the production one, Jadonics, makes a humongous difference. I would love to have the food one. Either of these two is really, really good. Science is not bad either, and morale is good, influence is good. Dust is probably the weakest. Well, no, this is the weakest. That one sucks. We'll see. Let's keep going and see what we find. Oh. This is a unique planet, isn't it? What do we have in this system? Huge toxic. So no production, but insane at everything else. Well, we'll definitely go there. Yeah, everything else in this system sucks, but wow. Okay, at least it's high foods. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at the influence on. Oh my God, 12 influence per person. What the heck? What? We're gonna have insane influence. Interesting. No production, but this is still really good. Interesting. All right. So let's talk a little bit about how the colonization mechanic works. So when you first send a colony ship to a system, you don't get the planet right away. It becomes an outpost, and it has to generate 300 food in order to turn into an actual colony. So it will generate some food on its own, and you can see it will generate 12 per turn. Now we can spend 150 dust to double this, which we are definitely going to do next turn, as soon as we have enough dust. You can also spend 75 influence to double the food shipments. One of your existing planets will send food shipments to the new outpost. So we're sending shipments of 26 food there. We can double that if we want, but that food does come out of the home world. By the way, we should rename this planet. Let's see if we can come up with a better name for it. See how right now we're sending 26 to outposts? So like right now this planet's not really growing while that's happening. And in fact, we would actually be... If we just dumped this law, we would actually be happy, and then we would be generating... we would be generating more food. Actually, let's try doing this. So our science right now is 47. We can just get rid of that. So that's going to cut into our science, yeah. It did cut back science by quite a bit, but now the planet's happy, so it's generating additional food. Is that worth it? Generating a little bit of additional food. Probably, the science is probably better. We'll just repass the act again. That's a generic act, so it doesn't cost us anything to do it. Well, yeah, Toys for Boys, I've run that one a lot as well. Believe me, I've run this one a lot as well, but it won't get us to ecstatic. It's not going to get us to ecstatic yet, so I don't think I want to cut the production. I would certainly not recommend naming a planet Ackroyd or Curtin. Horatio non-prime. Oh, it doesn't fit. Never mind. We'll do something else that's too long, apparently. Sure. All Horatio planets should also be named Horatio. That would get too confusing, unfortunately. Alright, anyway. Oh, it looks like we were able to get to happy even with the cram act. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want to keep that for the extra science. Alright, anyway, well, let's get the other scouts in here. Alright, so now we can actually explore these curiosities. So you see there's all these little doodads here, and that's what you can send these probes out. I guess we already did that on the home system and it didn't do anything. There's one more here. So let's see what we get. We might as well use all these while we can. Let's see if we can find resources here. Oh, interesting. That's nice. That makes this planet a bit better. We got a weapon upgrade. Actually, that's quite a bit better than the base laser. That's nice. Less of a need to research weapons early on. Not going to be useful to get the growth curve going. Oh man, isn't this the worst resource? Dark glitter? Oof. This is the least useful of the resources. We got the worst luxury, yeah. Alright, well this one's better. Transmine is definitely better. Hopefully we have a lot of transmine and not so much dark glitter. Yeah, transmine's pretty good. Permanent monsoon. Oh cool, we got plus 50 dust from that. Okay, we've used up all our probes now on this. So that means we can do this. We can double this, so now it'll turn into a colony in 14 turns. I may have to decide if I want to pay the influence as well. We'll see. I may or may not want to do that. That uses up all the movement points of this for right now. So this little scout ship is out of moves. Alright, anyway. Meanwhile... Oh, we found a minor civilization. Okay, cool. Well, you know what we have a lot of? We have a lot of influence. Do we start with the tech that lets us interact with minor civs? Yes, we do. So Horatio starts with this that lets you interact with minor civilizations. Okay. Well, one good thing about this is we're going to have influence out the wazoo. So, yeah, they look friendly, right? So these minor civilizations, they start with their own planet. And you basically spend influence to try to improve your position with them. If you can get up to 50 relations with them, then you have a chance to do something for them that allows you to then assimilate them. So the fact that we're going to have a lot of influence means we should be able to get these guys under our control relatively quickly. We can also scan one of their planets. By the way, you can also click through these. So this is where they start, medium desert. All right. So we might as well explore. See what we can find there. Oh, plus 25 science. Okay. That gets us this tech done slightly faster. And you have one movement point left, so I'll just wait for another turn with you. And you're out of movement points. Yeah, we discovered transmine. Alright, I'll talk more about what the luxuries do when we actually get access to them. So you can go off and explore in this direction. I guess you can keep poking around over here. Alright, so that was a good turn. We're going to discover this. Alright, next up I want to get this tech because this has the next thing I want to build, which is this extra food. I also will definitely want to build this, intense cultivation, on the homeworld in the near future. Alright, so you might be like, what is this? Technology stage unlocked. So remember, that's because we had to research one of these two techs to open up the second level of tech. This gives us this, be the first to produce 100 dust in a single star system. We are probably not going to be the first ones to get that, because I did not emphasize dust early on in the game. Alright, we might as well explore your other curiosity. Yep, we got another 50 dust, not that I can really do a lot with it. This is nice, mineral rich, +3 production per pop on that world. Not a lot of food on this in this system. Very little food in this system, but whatever, we can deal with that later on. Anyway, you might as well keep exploring then. He's almost, oh yeah, he's almost leveled up as a result of that. But I'm going to give him governor promotions. Oh, we actually have another anomaly to explore here. +5 XP. Okay, great. 5 XP on ships. That's pretty worthless because these are just scout systems. Let's get you on to see what's over in that direction. Alright, anyway, so this system is not really growing because we're improving that other planet. I probably am not going to spend the 75 here, because then it'll just cause the home planet to starve. Yeah, we appear to be in a corner. Well, we'll see. I think I'd rather use my influence to pump up relations with these guys, because the sooner I can get them assimilated, the better. Alright, I should talk a little bit about this. So here's the population management screen. This is where Horatio has their unique mechanic. So right now, Horatio pop +3 food, +2 morale on hot. You see these guys, if we splice them into our population, we'd have to kill 2 of them in order to do that. But if we do that, then all the Horatio, every Horatio pop will gain +2 morale, not just on hot worlds, but overall, and +1 science. So you can imagine once you do that for like 3, 4, 5 population types, Horatio starts getting absolutely insane. But you are reducing your pop every time you do that. So it's like setting you back short term, and then in the long term, your population becomes insanely productive. Oh, we got our first quest here. All right. So every faction has like a main quest. Then you have random quests that pop up as the game goes on, but there's always a main quest line that you can pursue, or you can ignore if you want. The 3 of us stood around the table, a spectacle for all Horatio to consume. Gorgeous, brilliant, and indistinguishable. The guards in attendance had one question only: who was the original? I claimed to be, of course, every bit as beautiful and as smart as either of the other 2. That had to be the case, for we were the most perfect copies, biological, psychological, developmental, that the most advanced cloning scientists of the galaxy could make. No scientific test existed that could tell us apart. Each one of the 3 was a microcosm of Horatio perfection, yet only one was the real Horatio, Horatio Prime. I wondered what parents had brought that Horatio up, had developed that magnificent brain into what it was, and I wondered how Horatio managed to imprint that upbringing as if it were a technical issue, like replicating DNA. Can a thing from a test tube have daddy issues? We aligned ourselves with each other, 5 and I, determined to avoid the fate of 1, 2, and 3. They had died in the lab once Horatio Prime realized what we were thinking. Suddenly we knew who was who, and he gave me his support when I claimed to be Horatio, the original, Horatio Prime, the light. And so I was crowned emperor, the gorgeous leader of a gorgeous empire, and Prime was put in chains. So we are playing the role of 4, a clone who is not the original Horatio, but has convinced others he is. But I know 5 as well as he knows me, or Horatio himself. The minute he's out of my sight, he will scheme against me. And I, of course, will scheme against him. And as Horatio, will scheme against both of us. Clones, they're so predictable. So we have a choice of 3 different things. One is multiply, increase the Horatio population to 12. That's pretty easy to do. That's going to happen. That will give us this, a system improvement that's +4 food on original empire population. We also have this, reach at least 60 luxury stock. That's also not that hard to do. This will give us +2 influence on original empire population. I am not taking this one because we're going to have influence out the wazoo. We won't need that. Also, these other 2 are much better. Then we have power. Build at least 5 ships with 100 defensive power. This one gives us +4 production on original empire population. It is a system improvement. You only get it on 1 system. So both of these are quite good. But when I've played Horatio in the past, and I have only played them twice, so I don't have a ton of experience, I've taken this one because the problem is doing this requires you to actually use up build queues on producing buildings. This one you can just get naturally for not doing anything. And the crafted nutrition plant is really nice to put in your home system because it makes it very easy to get up to, I'm gaining 1 population point every single turn. So this one's quite good. These are both good options, but I like the option where I get a benefit for doing nothing. So we'll go with this one. To consolidate your power, you need to find 5, your brother clone. You know he's out there in the constellation somewhere, pretending to be you and fomenting rebellion, because that is what you would do. To defy him, you must fill the constellation with Horatio, your Horatio. So, all right, we have built the drone networks. So now production went up slightly. Of course, we're going to get more production when we gain a new population point. We'll get 6 production on here. So this will take a little while, but we're going to get started with this as well because it's the only other way to increase production. Also note that it's plus 10 per fertile, per planet, per temperate. Unfortunately, that's not a great fit for this system. It's going to be a little tricky getting production up here. I wish we had at least one planet that was either fertile or temperate, but yeah, it's actually going to be kind of a slow start in this game, unfortunately. That's okay. We'll do our best to work around it. But yeah, there's not a lot of good ways to increase production here early, just due to the terrain that we have here. We need to get that minor civ. Yeah, that's kind of our route, is get this minor civ and assimilate and gene splice them in. Because I don't know what they get, but if we gene splice these guys in, all our Horatio are going to have crazy production. So that's what we'll be working on there. All right, let's stop here. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a population point from one of these worlds too. Let's see what we got here. Probably another resource. Nope. Plus XP on ships. Can I stop getting the plus XP on ships, please? That's not useful at all. All right, anyway, well, on we go. Yeah, I was hoping to get races from curiosities. That is indeed what I was hoping for. Oh, another minor civ. Nice. So we'll start building up with them as well. Now, these guys do not look as useful. What's their ability? Give you additional ground pounder stuff. Okay. Still, let's at least look at their... I mean, with the amount of influence we're going to have, we should be able to assimilate both of these pretty quickly, is my hope. A battle tactic? Okay. Life pods away. Let's have you wait here for... Oh, you're basically out of movement points anyway. Did you level off of that? Yeah, you leveled off of that. We have a promotion to assign. Now, I am going to be giving you governor promotions because I want you to be a governor. Per fertile on system. No, the ground pounder stuff, this is what we want to get to. This here, plus 10 production per hot on system, plus 10 production on system, we want to get to this. So hopefully we can just get some promotions on him quickly and then get this, but I will assign this to start. So we need to get some promotions on this guy from exploring the curiosities. So we want to get this. I want to dump this in to get them up to praise, and then I'll... you are not supposed to have this much influence in the early game, by the way. It's supposed to be a lot slower than this in terms of influence generation, but we should have, you know, a decent backline area here. We haven't run into any other factions yet. All right, do you have another probe? No. You need another turn to generate a probe. So I am going to hold you here for one more turn, and then I'll head off in the next direction, but I want to fire off your probe on this planet here and see what we get. Oh boy, this is oh, hello. This looks like a key system to control. It has Eden Incense, which is a good resource, and it has both of the early game strategic resources. We need to try to control this system. Oh, look at this. That is a nice world. Okay, this is where our first colony ship is going, right over here. Good planets too, yeah. This is a super important system. We can't build another colony ship until this becomes a colony, but as soon as it does, I'm going to build another colony and grab this. This is too important not to grab ASAP. Hopefully there's no other race that's going to snap that up. So these are your strategic resources. There's 6 of them, and you want to gain control of them. We have not seen any planets that have them so far. So we'll see how long it takes to get over there. Have we sent off? So I guess we just sent off. Oh, see this little ship here? This is a civilian ship. This is it's sending in 26 food. That's every 3 turns these depart, or yeah, I think it's every 3 turns. So with those popping in, this should turn into a finished colony right around the time that this 7-turn boost runs out. Well, you can build multiple colony ships, but right now I can't really send out a colony because I can't. I guess I could if I wanted to, but I'd be pulling double food away from Newman. Trust me, you don't really want to. It's just a little too early to build another colony ship. I'm not really in a position to support it just yet. So yeah, see, someone else already has produced 100 dust. I never get this one. That's fine. I don't really care about that. All right, let's start checking out what's here. Oh, we got plus 50 influence. Okay. Cool. Certainly not lacking for influence this early in the game. And dust. Okay, that's the gold generating one. Dust, as I said. But we can make use of that influence, though, with the minor faction, so we'll praise that. So now we're getting 6 points per turn, and we'll get that for the next 10 turns. And then over here, we need 55? Okay, well, we'll do that next turn then. Let's reveal what's here. And we got another weapon. Okay. Again, that'll allow us to skip researching weapon stuff, really. How much XP do you have? You're leveling up at a decent rate. I do want to get you back to the home system soonish, though. But, is this a path leading out of here? It is, isn't it? Come on. Yes, go in that direction. There we go. It was like covering up the path. Still, the information that our hero is bringing back is very valuable. Like, if we only had the one ship out exploring, we'd have a lot less stuff. All right, just checking in on Newman. Yeah, as I said, this is kind of a slow start from a production standpoint, which is unfortunate, but at least we've got a really, really nice second world. Because, like, we're not growing very fast because we're sending all that food off to the other planet. We are sending 30 off to the outpost. And unfortunately, this is not... Yeah, this does not hit anything. Like, it's plus 10 per planet, but we only have one. Plus 10 per fertile, but this isn't fertile. Plus 10 per temperate, but this isn't temperate. We've got a lot of hot planets here. And there is actually a thing that increases for hot planets. Unfortunately, it's way over here, AI labor. That would be really nice to have, but it's way too expensive right now. And this is not going to be helpful either. Plus 3 production with strategic deposits. We don't have any strategic deposits in this system either. So, yeah, not a lot that we can do to help that. We need these guys really badly, the Mavros. Usually send them back around level 3. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so what do we want next? I actually have to think a little bit about this because I've got the immediate stuff. We probably want this. Public-private partnerships, it does increase your tech by a good bit. And I believe that planet that we just colonized is Tundra, right? Isn't this a Tundra world here? Yep, this is Tundra. So we could colonize it even though we lack the tech, but remember we do suffer a penalty if we don't have the actual technology. So let's do this. It gives us a useful building, and it also will remove the penalty on that planet. And then I'll have to think a little bit more about what to research after that, but that seems pretty straightforward. All right, let's see what's out here. We found an empty system. So you sometimes have nodes like this that are, no planets. But if you get them in your influence, they give you a benefit. So we get plus 50 influence if this is in our immediate, if it goes in our culture, essentially. Oh, hello, what's this? Lava, ash. Very hot system. Very hot system. And then it looks like that's kind of the end. Looks like that might be the end where this comes to a dead end. All the star lanes. Now we'll be able to traverse beyond that. Galactic Commodities Exchange. Is that the one where you can rush by production? That's the one where you can, okay, access to luxury and strategic resources. I don't think this would help us that much. I have not used the market that much. I know that there's some stuff you can do. Yeah, you can sell stuff on the market. We actually don't have any resources coming in at the moment, but once we do... Alright, nothing over here so far. How are we doing here? Alright, these guys... let's see. So at +6 per turn, that's only 5 turns. Okay, only 5 turns to get them there. Let's accelerate these guys then. And hopefully they'll give us a quest that's pretty doable. My hope. So one of the AIs already has 83 points. I bet that's either the Cravers or the Riftborn, because they always are the score leaders, at least in my games. We'll see though. This is still chugging along. If we end up getting a lot of money, this might be something to research quickly so we can rush buy stuff to completion. I don't know that we have enough money to really do that, but it is a possibility at least. We're about to improve our relations with these guys though, so they'll give us some stuff. So now that we're up to cordial, they will give us a small portion of their resources. So they are giving us 5 dust and 6 science, and then a little manpower. As I said, we only need to get 6 times 5. Yeah, we only need 5 more turns until we hit this point, and then we'll be able to assist them and hopefully get them into our territory. Alright, still exploring these. Which one of these is... We probably would colonize this first between the two, so let's see if there's anything useful here. We're getting a lot of these battle tactics. Not that useful here in the early game. Would definitely prefer something else. A little extra science, okay. Not the greatest, but at least we're getting some XP from this. Praise, assimilate, kill it. Yeah, I mean, as Horatio, we do some pretty horrible things once we assimilate them. We do not, yeah, you don't really want to get assimilated by Horatio, let's be clear. Alright, so we're 6 turns away here. So we found another empty node. Just, what is this? 50 science if it's in your influence. Oh, we found another unique world. Okay. We found 2 unique planets already.
Welcome to the
it's already occupied.
There are some among us
by Sophons. Well, they are a very peaceful AI on the whole.
Please,
they already have an outpost on this unique system. Jeez, that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, they already have an outpost there. We haven't quite reached the system yet. That sucks. They're going to get this awesome planet. Look at this planet. Base output, 18 food, plus 12 food per pop, plus 7 science, plus 5 influence. It's an awesome world. I would love it if we had this. Alright, so we need to get up here like as fast as we possibly can. As soon as this is done, I'm going to build a colony ship. We just have to get up there. This planet's not going to have enough production to build the colony ship. Yeah. It'd be too small. Anyway, we've explored 20% of the galaxy, discovered the black hole. Oh yeah. So it's 6 turns, but then we have, yeah, 2 food transports. So it is probably about 4 turns. As soon as this is done, I will build a colony ship from here. I almost certainly can improve the design. I never use the AI's designs. I always come up with my own designs. I know this is not shocking. Alright. Well, let's see. We can at least explore the curiosities here. I'm gonna have to adjust my battle tactics apparently, because I've got all these choices. Do we want to blockade these guys? We can lower the... Now they have so much food, this is going to turn into an outpost immediately, or no matter what we do.
Yeah? Why are you knocking around?
I don't have enough influence to do much of anything with them yet. They apparently have no, they might have just found these. I was going to say they have these resources, but they might have just gotten them from exploring curiosities like I have. Click through the planets. A lot of curiosities to explore there. Okay. Interesting that they skipped over this system to go here. I don't think the AI cheats on stuff like that, but you never know. Alright, you probably need to explore... Well, there's curiosities to explore in this system. Why don't you come down here, and you'll have gotten more probes back by the time you get there. Okay, so we are 4 turns away here. A couple turns away there. Alright, I don't think we have enough influence for that just yet, but we'll see. Nothing else to do with the influence. There's no laws I need to pass, which is the other big thing you do with influence. By the way, this is our influence here coming out of Newman. Polaris is the one generating all the influence, but it can't have influence until it actually becomes a colony. Alright, time to design a new ship. Alright, so what do we want next? We've got some basic stuff. This would give us more food, but I don't think we need this when we already have a food building we're not even constructing yet. This would let us unlock additional heroes, potentially. This we can't afford yet. This is too expensive. This would give us more morale. This is not a bad option, just because it gives us extra morale on both hot and planets in general, and morale is always good. This lets us explore more curiosities. That actually would not be a bad option either. Normally you're researching a lot of text here early in the game. There's a little bit less need for that though, because we have the ability that lets us yeah, this is probably the best option just because it also unlocks free movement, which means you can move outside the star lanes. That's probably what I most want to grab. I don't think we need that. We don't need dust generation. This is not going to do anything because we don't have any strategic resources. It would either be that or this, so we can rush by stuff with dust, but I don't think we have enough dust that's really going to do much of anything. So let's go with this one. I don't know the tech names yet. I just know what they do. Baryonic shielding. This seems like the most useful option. Alright, so now we're getting some of our... So like this group is now giving us a little bit of their stuff too. A little bit of extra science, a little bit of extra dust. So we are 2 turns away with these guys until we get their quest. We would almost certainly colonize this planet first. Well, that's a good one. Oh, more influence, okay. That actually makes this planet a lot more fertile, this +2. Alright, well, we might as well, you know, we got this influence, we might as well use it for something. This will get us up to the higher tiers of favor sooner. And if you hit level 3 yet, one more. We just need to, alright, we need to explore one more curiosity, and then we'll return you and turn you into a governor. Alright, we need to build a colony ship, so let's do that. We're going to design a new colony ship. So we're going to scrap the AI's model and design our own. Okay. So everything, all the ship design works off of hull types. Right now we only have 2 hull types, one for colonizing and one for the probes. Those are the only ones we have. You have to research the other hull sizes. And by the way, both of these do not allow you to put weapons on them, just FYI. Or normally they don't. It actually depends on the race. Most races you can't put weapons on your colony ships. Okay. So we want colony ship, and then we definitely want extra movement, as much as we can get. 9 movement, not bad. Considering how far this has to go. So colony 9. And we're going to build that, because we need to get up there ASAP. So yeah, now we have 63. Yeah, turbocharged, right? If it wasn't so far, I wouldn't care about the extra movement, but it is very important we get up there ASAP. That looks like the key system to have on this map. And then this stuff, hopefully we can just clean up, because there's no one else over here in this corner. That's the hope anyway. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff to explore here. All right, well, we would probably colonize this planet first because it's the least hostile. This in the savannah. Oh, we got a pop point. Nice. Unfortunately, now it's going to have to make its way all the way back to our homeworld, but still, pop point is a pop point. Also, we have this. We can lose 10 science for 10 turns in exchange for getting a technology. That's probably worthwhile. What is our science output? I mean, that's a pretty steep decrease for this early in the game, but I think it's still worthwhile if we're going to get our free tech out of it. Still worthwhile. All right, what else can we get here? I mean, this is a nice system too. I just doubt we'll get here before the Sophons. Dust Siduous. This looks like their resource cluster is the Dust Siduous, which is one of the weaker luxuries, so... I mean, I would love to get access. This is a very nice system, but I just don't think we'll be the first ones here. I'm going to hold here for one turn and then explore that last remaining option. Alright, we already grabbed our next production thing. Alright, Polaris is almost there. 30. Should get there in 2 turns. Yeah, we're in the same. We should be in the same constellation. If you're wondering what we're looking at, this is the stars are grouped into things called constellations. We currently have 1 out of 3, and then it will give us plus 15% dust. That's a little unfortunate. That's one of the weaker bonuses. Plus food, plus production, definitely better. But beggars can't be choosers. All right. 1 turn, nice. We'll become a colony next turn. And I said I would probably do this. Alright, that should give you your next promotion. Oh, hey. Eden Incense. More influence! Still, that's not bad. So out of the different resources, we've seen... Transvine. Alright, well, we've seen this, which is what we don't want. What do we have the most of right now? We kind of have like a mixture of... Oh, no! No! A pirate system has spawned. Oh! No! Freaking pirates spawned on the system I was going to colonize. That's unlucky. They tend to pop up on the nicest systems, but we'll just go here instead. We'll grab this planet instead, but that is disappointing. Oh well. This just means we'll, at the very least though, the pirates will hold it until we're ready to come back and capture. So that's very annoying, especially because we're already building a colony ship. But as I said, we'll just come grab, or do we want to grab this system? Hold on. This system has better resources, but the planets are kind of weaker. What's this one? Plus. So let's see. This planet is very good for science, but has like no production. No, I think we want this system down here because this system actually has production. This Steppes world, I think, is a little bit better. Well, not much better. It's also rather poor, but it does give us... I don't know. Neither one of these systems is amazing. They're both on kind of the weaker end. There's also another pirate system up here, too. What the heck? Splice the main race. That would be... I don't think we can get this one because they already have an outpost in here. Yeah, the AI is not a joke about expanding in this game. They're pretty good at it. 5 XP on ships. Yeah, that's pointless. So the answer is no. No, it is not worthwhile to rush past there. Yeah, both of these are kind of weak systems, but oh well. Well, I feel that long term we may be running over the Sophons because they appear to be pretty close. I bet their homeworld is probably past here, not too much further along. I don't know if folks have any feeling. I feel like this system is slightly better, but not by that much. All right, anyway. So this one is good like for a later promotion. I'll probably take it for lack of other options, but might as well increase food production. Right, that's true. I could double expand and just grab both, but I'm not sure I have to do that because I'm hopefully going to be getting some of these planets over here soon too. So we'll see. I'm not sure that I need to double expand though. We'll see. Anyway, so let's go to hero management. Can I assign to system now? Okay, well that was easy. Okay, so that should have increased the food here by quite a bit. Yeah, now he's sending 40. Okay. I do feel like both of these are going to give a long turn. I wouldn't have built the... I honestly wouldn't have built the colony ship, except I was planning to send it here, and then the stupid pirates popped up. But now that it's halfway done, there's no point in stopping building it. Alright, let's see what the quest is for these guys. Alright. So yeah, now look at this. Now we're up to 67. So now we're like actually growing food pretty quickly here. So as I said, I would not have built this otherwise. How viable would it be to fight the pirates? Well, we would need to build some kind of military ship, and then we'd need... The problem is you have to do an invasion, which we have to build some kind of transport for that. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna go with the drone networks here. This planet has quite a bit of food. Yeah, this planet actually has a lot of food. We just need to grow that pop. Too bad the other planets in this system kind of suck. That's true. Minor civs will give us, right. Minor civs will give us fleets we can use. All right, so because we hit 50, now we get more dust, manpower, science, and then now we can destroy the mercenary fleet somewhere in a nearby system. Okay. Show location. All right, so we have to destroy this. We have no military ships, though. Shoot. We did actually get better weapons. Unfortunately, I don't know that I have a hull I can put it on. Does anyone know, can we use our scout to kill this thing? We have no military ships, unfortunately. I have no idea how tough this fleet is. Like I said, and I just assigned my hero, didn't I? I don't suppose I can use this guy to kill that. Does anyone know? I don't know how strong these ships are that pop up. Hero would need some support. That's what I thought as well. Okay. So after we research this, sounds like we need to research this so we can get an actual military hull and then use it to kill that. So I guess that's our next project, is that. Can the scout ships actually put weapons on them? I don't know if those scout ships can actually hold weapon. Oh, actually the Horatio actually does have the ability to put this on here. But it might be better just to research an actual military ship instead of a scout. So what's the one that we... the improved one that we found? It was this one, fusion torpedo. Long range. How much would it cost to do this? That's right, and the Maggie laser is also an improvement. Wish I knew it was on that ship we have to catch up to. Maggie lasers are top tier, and I will adhere to your judgment. I do like the range considerations on this weapon a heck of a lot more. Isn't that what we do? Put on one of each of these. How much would this ship cost? Oh, that's actually not that expensive at all. Yeah, that is quite nice. Well, maybe we'll build, since this gets us a planet, maybe we build one or two of these. Because none of the other stuff I can build is going to do that much. I mean, I guess this would help grow population, but it's not that amazing. Otherwise, I probably would try to pick up, oh wow, 11 turns, jeez. I wish we had planets in this system that were less hostile. It's actually not a very good home system at all. Let's actually pin this quest. This is more interested in that. Well, I think we'll be trying to build one or two of these.
I greet you in the name of the four.
We also found Lumeris, apparently. somewhere over here. So far, it's actually the Sophons that are the leaders in score. By the way, if you want to rename this system, we can. The one that's Polaris. Oh, there it goes. We almost have the ability to do a quest with these guys, too. Alright. I might as well send this over here. Because why not? We're just barely holding on at happy right now. Just barely. So if we're going to do these ships, we might as well get them. I don't like building ships in the early game, but we're going to have to use something to capture this. And then we might have to use the hero as well. Probably do have to use the hero to help out. Okay, well there's apparently a long distance between this cluster and whatever's over there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because we... Oh, wow, that's 6 turns? Oof. Our research is not very good, is it? It's true. Could also send probes into the Nowheresville. But I would rather explore for right now. Oh, hello, that's a pirate ship already. Ugh. Well, at least we're building another ship. But that's very early for a pirate ship to be popping up. Anyway. So this is a step planet. Do we have the... I don't know if we have the tech for that. Anyway, we can double this. Do we actually have the tech for step planets? I can't recall if that's one of the ones we have or not. Snow. Oh, no, it's over here. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what quest we have with these other guys. Reach 4 population, excluding your main population. Okay, so we'll get this the instant that we get the other. So if we can capture this ship and destroy it, then we'll get this minor civ, and then we'll also get this minor civ too. So we'll get them both if we capture this. That would be nice. I'm hoping that this little pirate ship doesn't start to blockade me. I guess we'll see. It's disappointing not already having this or this. But we've had to build other stuff. It's just kind of a crummy home system here. Do I actually want to research this? No, I don't think I want to research this. I think we're going to try to make do with just the hull that we have. Let's go for this instead. Because I want to get the extra morale from this tech. What is this? Oh, this is the population that's coming in, the one I discovered. It's a very weird game in the sense that, like, I have this awesome, unique system here, yeah, and I've got these miners, but my home system is kind of lousy. Yeah, I hope that the pirates don't kill this amoeba that's coming in. Explore 5 atmospheric curiosities. Okay, well, we'll see. So it looks like this ship is just running in circles over here. So there's an election coming up, but it's kind of irrelevant when you're in a dictatorship, because there's only one political party. And you just pick whichever one that is. So we found the homeworld of the Sophons. Way over here. Anyway, so our homeworld is still now sending... we slipped into content status, yeah. That's why discovering this for extra approval will be nice. We're like 1 point off. Yeah, so this planet slowly getting there. And of course we have this planet that's just getting started. It's growing it's actually growing quite fast. So we get tons of influence and tons of money. Maybe we do need to research the the rush by thing. Because we're apparently going to have a lot of money to play around with. And that could help us accelerate stuff. What is that? Are you there? Okay. We were putting William in the little like backpack thing, but you need 2 people to get that on. Okay, well let's see if we can... Can we turn him into a ship, or do we have to wait? Do we have to... I guess we have to wait for him to be able to unassign him, I guess. Anyway, let's see if we can at least send this up here and see what we're actually up against here. This ship is 7116. We might need more than... We probably need more than one of these. Oh, only 2 turns. Nice. Well, 3 turns for the hero. Yeah. Okay. It's funny that this little quest actually turned out to be really important for my Civ, because it's going to double the size of my territory. Do you think 3 or 4 scouts? Okay. With hero should be good. Okay. Aww. Oops. You can see he's so overjoyed. Anyway. Just so happy, right? No. So they've already explored all the curiosities here. That's not surprising. I'm going to bring this ship back because there are more curiosities to explore back at home. And I want this ship with me. Small. Yeah, he actually does look like a little Horatio, our boy. Yeah, I really don't like the homeworld building ships this early, but it's unlocked so much for us. I feel like we have to. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get like a view on... Oh, it's going to be in my system shortly. Okay. So I should be able to get a view on what this ship looks like as it comes into Polaris. Hopefully it's not going to go like way over... I believe it stays relatively close to the to these guys. Also, I know that we're going to assimilate these guys, but we have nothing else to do with the influence, so we might as well keep increasing it. Because we do get more resources when they hit those next tiers. Alright. As I said, I think we need to get the rush buy option, because I think we're going to have a lot of money, and we want to be able to rush buy stuff. Alright, so now more curiosities will be explorable, and that's one of the other neat things is, like, as the game goes on, you can explore more curiosities that weren't explorable early on. They're actually giving us an awful lot of science. We're actually going to get a lot less than this when we assimilate them. Alright. Ooh, wait, there's 3 of these things? Oof. But there are long range, they're not good at short range, so that's good. 2200 health. Wow, okay, these ships are pretty good. Oh man, they expect me to kill 3 of these this early? And that's the quest, isn't it? Oh wait, no, or is this it? No, that's the Sophon ship, jeez. They gave me a very difficult quest to fulfill this early in the game. Because these are better than the ship I have right here. See, it's more health and higher stats. That's oh, but they have no defense against. They have no defenses against my weapons though. Their defenses are all the other type, so that is actually pretty good. And if we can get them to short range, their weapons are very ineffective at short range. So all right, well at least we know what we're up against. Okay. Yeah. At least their defenses are completely useless, but we're gonna need at least 3 of these. And we also have to avoid combat until they're all grouped together, until we're all grouped together. You think the scouts can take them one-on-one? Maybe. With the hero for support. We're gonna try it with the hero for support. Now we have to form the fleet first. You can change your scouts to have more armor too. That's true. We can do that. That's right. See, this is something I haven't done a whole lot yet, is updating designs, like while they're out on the field, but you can do that, right? Alright, so we need projectile defense, right? Because they're all projectiles, aren't they? Yeah. So how do we upgrade the ships that is it at a colony you control? Is it at the colony you already control? You can refit them if they're docked in a home system. All right, well then let's do this. Reload to the start of this turn, because I didn't know I was going to do that. And then I can refit at my home system, because one thing we don't lack for is gold. Dust. Sorry, it looks like I'm used to other games where it's gold. Okay. So we're going to pick this up. Accelerated production. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And oh, did I already do that? I thought I gave them some additional influence. There we go. Okay. Defense. So this is the shield. This is the one that has the shield. Yeah. Yes, this ship. Okay, there we go. Let's get you back here so you can do the same thing. Now that we know what we're up against. So these ships, so we have a weapon, we have defense against what they're using, and they have no defense against our weapon. How long until we can reassign this hero? Probably wait until the 3 turns, and then we'll group these together with the hero and head out there. Alright, anyway. So we need to get your production up. Another planet that gets nothing from doing this, but it's the only way to get production up. Or we could do this for more food, but I don't think this planet needs food. It's already getting 10 food per pop. Yeah, it doesn't need food, it needs production. Weird that I'm playing this game with the production is so low in the early game. Certainly one of the... This is actually one of the weaker starts I've played in this game. Okay. Maybe this pirate group will actually kill the... Maybe this pirate group will actually kill the Sophon ship, which is just a scout ship running around. Horatio does have one of the weaker starts. I think the last time I played Horatio, I just had a really strong opening system. Okay, we already met them. Yeah, they're just running around in circles right now. Alright. Merge them into one fleet then. Add our hero to it afterwards. Can't believe these guys are giving me 48 science right now. My whole science is only 134. They're like almost half of that. Anyway, so we gained a population point on Polaris. That's certainly nice. We still only have 35 production though. Just a very slow production. Bringing my probe ship back. Anyway, so... And we are growing a colony here, slowly. Alright, so I'm going to support the ecologists. I'm happy to keep ecologists in play for now. Oh, cool. So we unlocked a more useful one. This is actually pretty nice. So this one's... So as you get more advanced laws... They're going to give us more resources. Oh, and we got our free tech. Botanical scanning. I don't know which one that is, but we finally got our free tech. Where was that? It's one of these. Wait, no. This one? This one here. Okay, that's not bad. We would have researched this anyway. Food tech. But anyway, so as you get more advanced laws, let me back up. As a political party has been around for longer, they become more established and you can get more advanced laws. So now we can pass this law if we want. It costs influence, and it costs influence per pop point, but we definitely want this. It's going to make it so we generate more food, which is good in the early game. I mean, this is nice, but we actually are running out in front of tech that we can use. So this is going to cost 12 influence per turn, but we can afford that easily. So now we're generating extra food, so our pop's going to grow faster. Yeah, we're also back to happy too. That's nice. We get the 10% extra food, 10% extra influence here. We also have this. We definitely want to know what this atmospheric curiosity is. Also need to get a start on colonizing these other planets, but it's still so expensive to do that. Production stinks in this game. We're still at 69 production, 20 turns into the game on the homeworld. That's really bad. But yeah, growing while feeding a colony. Yeah, note that these now send 48 food per. You can send a colony ship to colonize which planets? Not the pirate system. Right? Alright, so we're going to produce this, and then we'll send this fleet out to go meet up with these people. I don't think it works that way. Does anyone know? I don't... Can you actually do that? I thought you could only use colony ships for other systems. I didn't think you could use them for your own system. Maybe someone can clarify that. I didn't think it worked that way, but I could be wrong. Maybe someone else in chat's familiar with that. Yeah, it's worth testing. I thought they could only be used for colonizing other systems, but I could be wrong. If so, I will certainly design a cheap colony ship and use it to grab those other ones. I just didn't think that it worked that way. Oh, hello. What's this? Probably more efficient to rush by them. So they must be almost established here. Yeah, interesting that the Sophons are the strongest in the game right now. They're usually not one of the stronger AIs in my games. Alright, I want to see where this ship is going. Alright, it's just moving back and forth between these two systems, so let's head to the Kalis system. Alright, anyway. Let's do this. So we're going to group these together. Now we want to grab our hero, unassign, create fleet on Newman. Okay, so now we going to adjust your ship. Okay, so we don't want the probe anymore. 7 movement, that should be fine. Now we're just going to give you the same weapon as... And we know what we need. We need... this projectile defense. Okay. Alright. You have 1 movement point less than the others, but that's fine. Alright. So yeah, we definitely are stronger than them now. Oh, I might have been able to catch them at that system. Whoops. I could have caught them at that system next turn. That's a misclick. Now I gotta redesign that ship again. Oh well. That's easy to do. That's a misclick. We could have caught them at that ship, that system. I think, anyway. And if not, we're no worse off than before. Alright, which tech did what tech did I pick before? Maybe I didn't pick one. Alright. Do this again. Unassign. Create fleet. On Newman. Well, I've actually learned quite a bit about this, so thank you guys for helping me here. This is new to me. I haven't done a lot with the hero ships up to this game. I've mostly just been using them as governors. There's actually an empty support. Well, that's fine. We don't... No. Here we go. You cannot use Colonization. Okay, that's what I thought, but thank you for checking, Symbol. I appreciate it. That was what I had thought. Still, it's good to have confirmation. Alright. Oh, and we need the extra ship that just came out of here, too. Alright, combine them all together. So, see how this is 3 out of 5? We can only group together 5 command points right now, and that increases over the game. This should be more than enough. Look, we have 350 and we have 450 defense. So what we have is stronger than what they have. So we should easily be able to win now. Pretty sure that we're stronger than them. Alright. So what do we do now? I actually think the next thing to do is to grab this planet, because this we can actually get some production here. And we'll also get plus 10 production just by virtue of having another planet. Ooh, look how expensive that is. Yikes. Okay. Well, we're going to be splicing in some population soon enough. Our homeworld is actually not a very good system at all. It's a pretty crummy system. Yeah, economy will crash. That is true. The one thing that will keep it from crashing is each pop point is worth 23 gold or dust on this system. That's the only reason why our economy will probably not crash instantly. But yes, we do need to get the very cheap cerebral reality on planets soon. Agreed. Alright, so text to research next then. What will actually help us? I think I want to grab this just because I'm colonizing a steppe world and I don't want the penalty on this planet. I don't think there's anything else I have an immediate need for elsewhere. Like I don't have the resources to build this. Baron. It's absolutely true I could be double counting. Still, I think I want this because this planet here is a steppes planet, right? Yeah. And we would prefer to not have the 25% penalty to everything because we don't have the right tech for it. So that seems as good as anything else for right now. Oh, and yeah, and then we have the law. Already enacted that law. All right, let's see if... And you actually do have a curiosity to scan. I have more back in my core now. Oh, that is another key system, so they have one of the more advanced resources there. Very nice system there. Sure would like that. Anyway, let's get on over to here. Skedaddle past the pirate world. Need to explore some of these. Symbol was saying machine bacteria. Where is machine bacteria? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the improved probes. That, yeah, we could redesign our, and we could redesign this ship to have the improved probes. And send them into the unknown, it's true. Because you can, like, send probes out to see if there's stuff out there. Yes, we can do that too. Alright, let's hope that we can actually have this combat take place. Okay. Get in there. There we go. Alright. Okay, so a little bit about combat. This is the first time we've seen this. So, combat is automated in this game. You do not control the fights themselves. You pick the tactics that you're going to use early on. And you have a couple different options. You might have seen we've actually gotten some additional battle plans, which I probably should pick. Now, you'll want to consider where your weapons are effective. So, like, my weapons are most effective at medium range, and they're still pretty good at short range. Their weapons are garbage at short range, so I think we want to try to be at short range, if at all possible. I think that's the best place we can be. We don't want this. We do not want to be long range. That's where they're best. So, do we want shield penetration? They don't have any shields, so that's not going to do anything. So, turtle's better, plus hull plating. So, this is what we want. I will turn this on so we can watch the combat, and let's see what happens. I think we are favored in this. Yeah, see, they're trying to be at long range. The AI is not an idiot. Combat's really cool in this game. There's our hero ship. Don't worry, even if the hero would die, they'll just come respawn. We actually get double hero respawn time in this game because it's one of Horatio's abilities. Alright, let's put this on, I like to use the free camera so you can see so like, here's the whole battlefield. Let's see if I can manage the camera correctly. There we are. So you can actually see what's going on. Alright, here we go. So basically it's our ships firing at their ships at a distance. They appear to be targeting our hero, which is fine. Like I said, we'll just put him out of commission for a little while. Yeah, alright, well they focused the hero first. How are we doing against their ships? We're not doing great so far. We don't seem to be focus firing them at all, which is weird. I don't know why we're firing at every individual target. Usually your ships are very good at focusing down targets, but look at this, they're all shooting at the... I don't know why they're doing this. Why are my ships all firing at individual separate targets? That makes no sense. They're actually getting shredded right now because they're all firing at different targets. Why are they all shooting at different targets? That's not... Again, I played enough of this game to know that is not what typically happens. They're very good at focus firing. Instead, they're trickling damage on every individual target one at a time. It's just very weird. Like, look at that. Look at how poor the focus firing was. Now it's just one-on-one. I don't understand. That's not what the AI does in this game. They are very good at focus firing. But instead, we whittled them all down one at a time. I don't get it. This ship's at 1,500 hull, and we're at 17. Alright, well, we should win this. Although I think the battle's going to time out before we do. Still, this battle went very poorly. I just don't understand why they all fired at different targets. Anyway. I don't get it. That was absolute garbage. If they had just focus fired the targets, we would have won easily. Weapons have limited... They have to be okay, whatever. Have to be facing the right way to actually shoot at the target. Okay, well, I don't know what I could have done differently there. Good news is we're at our own system, so we can repair. And hey, this guy got a promotion from being in a combat. Again, I'm still going to give him governor skills, because I want him to be a governor. Alright, well, we can continue this battle next turn. So we did not get anything from that quest. Alright, whatever. Well, we should be able to continue that combat next turn, as I said. Because we're in the system, and that ship has lost half its health, and we have a ship that's full health, because we were able to pay to heal it. So we should be able to do that next time. Oops, I actually want to go here. So, alright. Come on, game. By the way, we still haven't grown another Zavali population. Alright, we're about to grow a Zavali population point, so that's good. They're running away. Oh, are they? They left? Okay, well... I mean, we can just catch them at the next system then. Right? We can just catch them over here. Whenever that is. Whenever they arrive there. Fortunately, that fight took place over one of our own systems, so I could heal them up right away. I don't think they've... Oh, there they are. Alright. Wait, no! That's... No! Oh my god. The game's like, it has me attacking the...
We've seen eel.
Oh my god. It had me attacking... So they have not actually gotten there yet. No, it's the Lumeris ship. No, I don't want to attack the Lumeris ship. They haven't actually gotten there yet. Now I have to reload or else I have to retreat. Okay. This game sometimes... Of course, a neutral party flies in at the last second, so I click attack and it's the wrong target. Jesus. Okay, whatever. That's just a coincidence. Okay. No, we did not want to attack the Lumeris. Fortunately, I was able to get through that pirate fleet. They weren't blockading the system, fortunately. There are pirates coming, but now that we've built some ships, we should be able to handle that. Alright, yeah, not much for me to do. Just a very slow opener. Very slow opener. At least we're growing pop, though. Oh, and our colony is about to turn into outpost is about to turn into a colony, so we're going to have that. I mean, we might be jumping up from 2 planets up to 5 very quickly here. If all goes according to plan here. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. This sounds good to me. Plus 20 morale for 15 turns. That's great. That should get us up to ecstatic here. Yep. With a huge increase to food. Alright, let's get this. Alright, this is the pirate ship, right? Yeah. Wait, I thought I healed this guy. Oh, wow. So we definitely want to be... We definitely want this. Alright, come on. Let's finish this guy off. We're literally... Our battle plan is fly straight towards them. Okay. Unfortunately, this ship is better at long range. We're better at short range. Like, we'll close the short range eventually, but... Okay. Can you just kill this ship, please? Alright, so they shot the hero ship down, but they have 1,200 health. We have 2,000 health. We should win this. Right? And our weapons get more effective as the fight goes on, because we get closer. We seem to be missing a lot of shots. What the? Oh, please don't tell me we're losing this. This ship is so close to dying. Oh my god. 500 against 400. Kill this stupid ship, please. There we go, thank God. We're down to 500 health. Okay, dear God. This was a very hard quest from a minor Civ or whatever. To kill 3 of those ships that early in the game is actually not easy at all. Alright. Alright, so that fulfills this. We obtain the minor Civ. And now theirs is have 4 population excluding your main pop inhabitants. So we're 1 away from... We just need 1 more pop that's not... How close is this to growing? Not close. Wait. No, we should have that, right? Hold on. We have 6 pop that's not part of ours. It should trigger next turn. Okay. Oh, and then we can splice these guys for +3 production? Oh my god, that's what we need. We need that so badly. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll splice the Zavali next. And then we'll see on the others. Okay. Alright. So now we've got these ships. And we're about to get some more, so... What do these ships have on them, just out of curiosity? They are on a small hull, aren't they? Can you check what Empire bonus? Is that in the population screen? I don't know where that is, I'm afraid. Is it down here? No, that's the political stuff. I don't know where that is. First tab in the upper left. Oh, in Empire? Oh, here it is. Yep, you're right. 10% off. You're right. Cheaper ship construction. That's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that you got a permanent trait for colonizing them. Okay. Oh, and apparently this planet has antimatter deposit on it. That's pretty nice. Alright, well, anyway, we definitely want this. What infrastructure does this come with? Oh, so they already have the Xeno-Industrial, Fertile Planet Temperate, extra production. This is going to be a very good production system. Very good production system, but a little weaker elsewhere. Oh, and we gain control of the constellation too. Alright, so we'll definitely get this built. The next thing we want to do is... Oh, I want to reassign the hero to governor role. Hero. Unassign. Well, I guess we can't for 5 turns. Okay. Let's get you guys to a planet of that we control where you can heal a little bit better. Next up, we're going to work to try to gain control of this system, because this is the prize system. Is this a pirate? Oh, we're not really in a position to fight this, are we? Actually, that ship kind of sucks. That ship is a lot weaker than the ones we just fought. So if we can heal this ship... do I want to burn all my gold to heal this ship? I might, though, just because I want to kill this ship before it can get established. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing them over. It's just they're kind of slow. I don't know if I need to refit their ships. I still don't have the money to refit their ships. You can just start making their way over there. I'm aware there's another pirate system here, but let's deal with one pirate system at a time. I guess money's there to be used. Let's heal this. And then this should be sufficient to shoot that down. Our defenses are not going to be any good against this, but we have much better attack capability. And we will need to bring a colony ship to stop the AI from sniping. But remember, we're going to have to do an invasion of this, so... with these ships and with these ships, I should be able to take that over. Also, we're going to start triggering the colonization penalty immediately, but that's okay. Meanwhile, my probe ship can come back here. And this ship, we can start with the drone network. We gotta do some exploration. So, alright, so we're starting to get Eden incense. Do we make this our first system development thing? that might have to be my first system development thing, because I actually am going to have multiple Eden incense deposits. Oh yeah, and we have to research something. I mean, transvine would be useful too, but I don't have a lot of it. I don't have much transvine. All right, we got. What else do we want to pick up? So, it's probably to another offset the penalty. So like desert tech maybe. Actually, we might want to grab this because we're going to want the Hyperion capture soonish. Get tanks for help for invading. Could do that. It's true that there's nothing too critical at the moment. We might want to go grab the military tech. So okay. Grab this and go grab tanks. That's probably not a bad idea. All right. Be the first to control. Wait. We failed even though we got this on the same turn. Someone else achieved it on the exact same turn. That's weird. Felt like we should have gotten that. Anyway. So now we're losing money, which is not surprising because we lost the income we were getting. They built that. Wait, interesting choice of the initial stuff to put on your planet. Anyway, we will need to get this, but let's get the production up first. But yeah, we're going to need to start improving some of that stuff soon. All right, anyway. So let's try to shoot this thing down. This thing wants to be medium range. We want to be medium range. This thing uses energy, so let's get the shield. This works. Extra shield absorption, because they do only energy stuff. Oh wait, no, but we don't have any shields. But we don't have any shields, so it's not going to do anything. They have no defenses on this at all. So this is probably the best thing that synergizes with what we have. All right. I think we should be able to win this 1v1. I sure hope so. Our beat up hero ship that keeps dying in every fight. Here, we'll get a nice view. Oop. See, the AI likes to target the hero ship at the start of each combat. Don't worry, hero, you'll come right back. Anyway, we're winning this fight easily. Barely even scratched our ship in this fight. Alright, so we killed a pirate ship. Just make hero super tanky, yeah. Now he is getting experience for doing this, isn't he? Yeah. Want to get him. I really want to get this guy back to being a governor again, but definitely needed. All right, so we've actually grown. We went from 2 planets, 2 systems to 5 systems very quickly. We're actually leading in score now. So our next target is to grab this system. And Polaris. Okay, by the way, all these systems can be renamed. We renamed this one Newman, but feel free to make suggestions on these other ones. All right, that's a pirate ship as well. Oh, and we gained some ships here. Well, let's kill this pirate ship as it comes in here, and then we'll bring these over to help with taking over this system. How many, let's see, so we can hold 40. Wow, that is not a lot. 100, okay. That is not a lot of invasion capability. It's a little number under the 2,000. It says 100 out of 100. That's not a lot of soldiers. We actually should probably look at there. We want to adjust our tactics set, because we got some of those tactics from, like this one we probably want because it's more middle if I want a middle option. So like this is the short range. Do we have a long range one? This. I want a long range one in case I want to be operating at long range. And then this I think in place of this, just because I want the middle. I want to be in the middle. And this is what Symbol was mentioning, gives you money science for killing enemies. Alright. Alright, anyway, so now we have our probe back, and we have other stuff to explore. I actually do want to refit this, but I don't have the money for it right now, so we'll hold off. So we're bringing these ships over. We'll hopefully kill this pirate and then start bringing these ships over here too. And then we'll see what we can do about taking that over. This is also the thing that lets you do more invasion stuff. So I might design like a transport ship just to invade that planet more easily. All right, anyway, and we have to splice our population, right? So these guys, we can splice them for +3, so we have to kill 2 of them. The first splice costs 2 pop, so we'll definitely do that. These guys' splicing doesn't really do much of anything, so we can hold off on that. Well, what was our Empire-wide ability that we got from those guys? Mud Stompers, minus 10% troop manpower cost. Okay, that's not terrible. That means it makes it a little easier to invade. But Mavros, you're being assimilated into Horatio. There we go. So now Horatio has +3 production in addition to that other stuff. Zavali are going to be next. We should actually pay this so that we can increase the odds of Zavali being produced. Because they want to splice them in, because then they'll add +2 morale onto all these, and that's quite nice. These guys I don't really care about. Amoeba we don't have in our territory. So we did knock this planet down to 1 pop, but, you know, it'll regrow. It's like, it'll regrow. We'll get this running. Now Newman's production should have gone up by a good bit. Of course, we are now losing more money, so we're going to have to slot in these cerebral realities, but that's doable. Oh, never mind. The pirates are actually running in that direction. Okay. Let's go try to catch them over here then. What is this? You sent a probe, I guess? Another tactic. +2 vision range. Great. Okay. Alright. I know that there's more stuff to reveal over here, so let's get going. I guess we don't have a curiosity thing high enough, but I know that there's more curiosity stuff. Or maybe these AI ships revealed what was over here. I could be wrong. Alright, anyway. How much longer until this hero can be reassigned? 3 turns? Okay. Alright. So we finished this basic thing here. How much does this... Yeah, that's very expensive. Let's try to get this so we can get this done and out of the way. So as you colonize more planets, see how we have the -10 from over-colonization? That is a penalty that is applied as you go over the limit. So we're already over the limit by 1, and we're about to go further over the limit, but that's fine. Alright. Ash lava. This planet is really nice. We would like to get this one. But let's try to get our finances under control first, shall we? It's going to take a little time to get over here, but at least we're hanging in there pretty well. As I said, we actually are the score leaders, even though I don't really like our local terrain very much at all. This planet should be easy to colonize. So at the very least, we should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we get this one, 8 systems, that would not be bad. Need to get terraforming long term. Well, long term, but terraforming is expensive. Definitely, we can't do that in the early game. All right. We'll grab this. So this means we get all this stuff here, extra manpower, which is what you use for ground invasions, higher command points. Get some more weapons, but they're not as good as the ones that we pulled for free. Yes, like this is the weapon that we just unlocked, but see how it's base damage 21? The one that we have is like 30 something, right? What's the one that we have, just out of curiosity? The one we have is 29, so like we already have a more advanced weapon than that. Yes. Which is nice, better than what we would have. Okay, there's another pirate ship coming in, but we should be able to catch that. Especially because we should be able to merge these two together and deal with that. Wasn't there a pirate fleet over here? Well, I'll hold them here for one turn and see if the pirates show up. I thought there was a pirate fleet over here. Maybe we passed it in transit or something. Wow, my science really sucks for this stage of the game. Maybe the pirate's just that slow, yeah. So one thing I can do if you want to just see another design, what slots does this have? Wait, why can't I see the slots on this? So this has 3, like I could do this on this slot and do this. And so what this ship does is it would hold extra troops. Like this could hold 140 troops. About the other holes. This is a better one, isn't it? Like this would hold 190 troops. Just as a troop transport for an invasion. I might build one of them. If I could ever get the homeworld up there. Yeah, that's a nicely flexible design. I mean, we still don't even have a small hull. These are literally just the base things from the beginning of the game. I'm also definitely going to transfer some population over here as soon as this is unlocked because I want the extra production. And I've already started hitting the unpopularity slots. Once a planet's mostly crowded, you start hitting unpopular, you get extra unhappiness on the world. Of course, we're eventually going to have this event that gives us plus 20. We only get this for 12 more turns. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more happiness by that point in time. Anyway. Capture, assimilate, or attract a new population point to your empire. Well, I think we can do that. So I want to merge these together. There we go. Alright. Pirates. I don't need to fight the Sophons, not yet at least. Alright, well we should win this pretty easily given that we've got 3-on-1 or 4-on-1 now. Let's see if they manage to kill the scout ship again. Oh, I didn't use them. I should have used the money card, shouldn't I? Oh well. That's fine. Yeah, the money card would have been more useful for a little battle like this. Because we would have gotten like 30 gold or whatever for killing this. It was small enough that it wasn't that big a deal. It's nice having them outgunned 4 against 1. Still targeting the hero ship, it appears. Yeah, you can see the planet in the background. There it is down there. This weird planet that we colonized. Got a little extra hero XP. I mean, we could attack the Sophons, just wouldn't like it very much. I'm content to be peaceful for right now. So he's almost level 5. I don't suppose I can reassign this guy yet. One turn. Next turn, we'll do it. No, we can't. Okay. I guess we might as well send out some probes then. I don't know if anything's going to be out here, but we might as well send them out. Let's see. All right, well, I don't see the pirates over there to the left, so let's just send these ships forward too. It's gonna take them a little while to get there, but once they're all together, we'll go after that pirate den. Probably have to build a transport ship as well, but I mean, we're unlocking tanks, so hopefully that'll make it easier to attack. Tanks are a better ground unit. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff completing between turns, which is good because we're about to run out of money. If you're curious about how the score is calculated, it's more or less what you would think. It's number of systems owned gives you points, population gives you points, system upgrade levels give you points, discovering text give you points. So it's like all the stuff you would think. It's a pretty good overall metric of like empire-wide strength. You do not get points for having more units though, or more ships. Oh, we actually did find some stuff out there. Oh, there's the pirates. Of course they show up as soon as we move out of the system. Literally the next turn. But whatever, they left, so I don't care. Every single system built something, yeah. So like we found some asteroid fields out here. This one is extra influence if we can control it, which we will in time. This one's extra production. Of course the production system would get even more production from an asteroid field. Alright, anyway, so now we've got our spending mostly under control, although I think I need to build a one-turn version of this over here. So yeah, note that the production went up. These guys want to be on a happy planet. All right, so we're ecstatic there. Looks like we're going to keep growing, so that's nice. So I'll build that there. All right, Polaris, what do we want here? For right now, this toxic world is not a very good planet either. Fertile planet. Yeah, it's just we have like no fertile or planet temperature. I guess we get this because it's extra food, but that's only plus 10 food. That doesn't really do that much. Need science, I suppose. I guess this is the best thing we can build. It's that or try to expand here, but 12 turns is way too long. Our production's just bad. Like, this planet's getting 9 production per turn. Or no, 54. But only 9 on the planet. What do we build on these other planets? Alright, just drone networks and cerebral realities. Another planet that takes just way too long. I guess it's this, because this is the temperate planet, so this is plus 20 production to finish this. Something like that. This planet probably just needs more food. We already have the production building, this one. Actually have both of the basic production buildings here. So we might want to get... oh, we want to colonize this planet then, but let's get the basic food one first then. This is fertile planet temperate. Oh, this is plus 30 production, so we definitely want this. Alright, there we go. So we're just building all the basic infrastructure right now. Trying to grow population. Hoping that we can get more of these guys. Zavali. Next pop here is going to be Horatio, which is not terrible. Horatio is the most useful population type. But my production is just so low in this game. It's been kind of a slow start. I'll have to do another game. Maybe I'll do another game after we do this one so I can maybe show you a start that's not so small. Alright, so you do get population bonuses for having 10, 20, and 50 pop. This one is... we increase ecologist. This one is 15%, and then this one is 5% of food added to influence. You can get an insane amount of influence with these guys in the late game. Okay, so we actually got this. We have all this influence. We don't really have much to do with it. Oh, hey, cool. We got +1 on this planet. Cool. That's nice. And we're about to grow another point. So if we can get more of those dudes, they give us food. Yeah, they're gene splice. This would actually be really nice if we could get this gene splicing. Like long term, +3 food would, like if we had 6 food per these guys would be awesome. As I said, this is probably the next one we splice though. The amoebas are the same thing. We got a random amoeba. And, well, I guess technically we got a random version of that, too. Oh, I need to... I forgot. I can now assign this guy. I think I had him sitting around doing nothing for a couple turns. Okay, so hero management. No, F6 hero management. Alright, we're going to put you on our home planet, because it is still the best planet for right now. I think long term it won't be, but... Alright, grab this. And then next we really want this, plus production for Hot One system. It'll be plus 30 production from that promotion. But for right now, we're just growing food. So that's one thing we can do, is we can just grow food super fast. That is one way to get additional production, is just grow the population. And like this planet, each pop point is worth what, 8 production? Something like that. So yeah, we can just grow on there. And let's do this. Actually, this gets us to exactly 3-turn growth, which I'm fine with. Alright, well now we're back in the money again. I would actually like to start colonizing these, but until the planet's mostly full, that's not too needed. Let's get this. Again, this doesn't really do that much because we don't have any fertile or temperate here. Or we could do this for cold and hot. Actually, this would be good because we have multiple. This would be plus 20 food. Or we could try to do the biggie, the plus 325 per system level. Feed them and splice them, pretty much. It's pretty much what we're going for here. So we are going to get a Zavali for the next pop, which is what we're looking for. Do we want to go for the big expensive one? 8 turns, but it would give us... Well, we can't upgrade the system level yet, but it would be plus 3 food per... I think it might be better to just go for this. It's expensive to build, but the benefits are going to be pretty nice. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's do a colony ship first. Because we want a colony ship when we go grab this, and we're actually going to be heading over there pretty soon. Oh. There's pirates over here? Wait a minute. Okay. How did pirates get to this system? Interesting. I don't really want to fight these guys without the... Can I get my other dudes over here too? No, they can't get there fast enough, can they? What if we split this off? Can that get there? I'd feel a lot better if I could get one more ship in here. I guess I can't merge them because they're in the middle of a battle. Okay. It says that it's very even, but maybe slightly in the pirates' favor. I have a lot... Actually, no, their defenses... Their offense sucks. We can beat these guys, I think. They're very good at short range. And... Okay, well... Maybe we try... this? Because they're so bad at long range. We're also bad at long range, but I'm okay, actually, if the fight gets delayed and we can combine these together. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, they have plus long range defense on ships. That's pretty good for them. Well, let's see what happens. As I said, I don't know how pirates ended up in the middle of my territory. Not really what I was expecting. Like I said, I'd like to just combine all these ships together. Anyway, if this is indecisive, that's not terrible, because then we can combine our ships together. Alright, well, we've already gotten through the shields of one of these ships. And we're not tracking with these guys. Alright, we seem to be winning so far, because their ship has taken a lot more damage, I think. Trying to like keep the camera focused here, although it mostly looks like it's pretty indecisive. Well, they've taken a little bit more. They've taken more damage than we have, but we're mostly just like pinpricking each other so far. But like, see how we're focus firing? Like, see how we're firing all our shots at one target and they're firing all their shots at one target? A little bit different than in that first battle. Alright, so we just got one of their ships. There it goes. Now it's 2v1 on this one. Both fleets are pretty bad at long range, yep. Now we've got the 2v1 power, though. But at least we're definitely going to win, it's just we're probably going to lose one of these ships. Which I would have preferred not to lose, the ship, but I don't... I mean, if it was at a retreat, and retreating costs you half your health on all the ships. We're like down below the AI here for some reason. Alright, will we finish this off before the battle times out? It looks like the answer is no. We're going to kill that ship, but... But, like, that's not terrible for me because... Where's my other ship here? Oh. Wait, my ships just kept on moving? Well, apparently I can now kill this with my other ship. So they don't want to be at long range, okay. I'm not gonna watch this, we're just gonna kill this ship. There we go. Okay. Whatever. Killed the pirate ship. So that was annoying, but we did manage to kill them. Now we're starting to grow population a little bit better. Alright, Newman finished. Okay. So we finished that. We definitely want to go for ice relatively soon. I think I want to go for this, though. Oh, no, we're going to do the colony ship. That's right. We're going to do the colony, and then I'm going to go for that, I think. Hope I have enough to take this. As I said, I might have to build a transport ship. Production is pretty garbage, though, everywhere other than Newman, so maybe I have to build that transport ship. We'll see. Anyway, we still have more stuff to reveal. This stupid pirate den in our backyard. Backyard or back lines is really annoying, too. Alright, so we gain this, which is buildable, but it's too expensive to build right now. Your counselor took this choice for you. Alright, so this is the next line of the quest line. Now that I'm fruitful and multiply, I can turn to other matters. If I return the population completely against 5 in prime, they must adore me, even worship me unceasingly. I could never have guessed how good it feels to be emperor. If I'm having a bad day, I simply stand on the balcony and let the throngs cheer at me. There's nothing more fulfilling than the sound of mindless adulation. Prime was correct. In spite of his flaws, I see that now. To cover the galaxy with Horatio, with me, is a destiny that both I and the galaxy well deserve. The planets remade into Horatio Prime, peoples absorbed and adopted, beautified and perfected until they resemble me. It is a glorious future I give them. The only hitch, however, are 5 in prime. They must be found and then destroyed, ruined, imprisoned. I'll have to decide. But the thought of my enemies kneeling in chains before me almost makes me giddy. Their pleas for mercy may even be more agreeable to my ears than the affection of the throngs. I cannot wait to find out. The Horatio must grow in numbers and adulation. I need more systems and more worship. So the goal is take this system and raise its morale to 50, and then that will give you another hero. This is a hero that I believe is better at fighting, so you might use him for that. So that means a new system will have appeared. This always happens. A new system appears that was not on the map before, and then you're tasked with taking it over. So we're going to take over this first, but then we'll probably go after this one after that. Alright, anyway, so we gained some more pop. That's good. How are we doing on that population? This is the one we're still looking to target. for next gene splicing. These guys I don't really care about splicing, they don't really do much of anything. Alright. So we took care of the pirates back there. Oops. These AI ships are very slow. Only have 4 movement. So we have 240 soldiers on here, but we are going to unlock tanks after this. Yeah, tanks next turn. Don't really want to try invading without the tanks. And here's another pirate flying around. Maybe the AI will just... Oh, it looks like the AI's almost killed this. Oh well. But yeah, we're hanging in there. We still have a ton of influence. I wish there was more I could do with this influence. I guess I could try to sign some kind of treaty with these guys.
Why are you knocking around?
Like, we could try to get peace with them. They want 1 Eden incense and 14 manpower. Okay. I mean, that's not much. Sure, why not?
All right. We're not inviting you into...
Oh, they took my adamantium too. Well, that's annoying, but I didn't realize they had another term. That's okay. So we'll stay with peace with them. This is fine. This will let us build up in peace, and then maybe we'll target them after that. Alright, meanwhile though... Oh, there's nothing to scan here? I thought there was something to scan up here. There's another curiosity up there. And then maybe we can send some probes out into the ether. See if we can discover some stuff. Alright, we're getting there. We've got the colony ship. We're going to have these. We can head off next turn. AI will steal curiosities all the time. Yeah, they do. They like to explore them, don't they? That's one thing I like about this game. The AI actually does play the game pretty well. They expand well. They will search out curiosities. Oh, great, we're getting blockaded back there by pirates. Wonderful.
Desperate acts for desperate times.
No. The war isn't going well there. Are they at war with someone?
Are you back as friend or...
I don't think they're at war with anyone. How many pirate ships are here? Just 1. No, actually 2. Okay, well that's very annoying. We're gonna have to go deal with that at some point. Pirates have been a real pain in the butt in this game. Oh, we got another ship. Okay. Like, there's been a lot of pirates bothering me in this game. Okay. Well, this is stronger than either of them. I don't know if it's strong enough to fight both of the pirate ships at once. Unfallen yet? No, I have not. I don't know what the pirates do for them. Something with their vines, I'm assuming. Alright. Can we heal this guy up? Sure. Just... and then get going. Get you headed in that direction too. I would love to send this ship with them as well, but well, let's at least send you in this direction. Maybe these pirates won't combine together and I can pick them off one at a time. Anyway, you have a lot of probes, so let's send some probes off and see if you can find anything out here in the fog. And then we'll send you off here, and you can send probes from up over there too. Well, we'll cancel that order. I can always do that next turn. Alright, we built the colony. Also grew another pop point. So let's get, here we go. 7 turns. And hopefully we can start to get one of our system development grants. I think our first system development is going to have to be the Eden Incense, because it's the only thing we have a lot of right now. Oh, and we also have the tanks, so let's do that. Okay, so this goes back to military management. So you see here, this is one of the things that's kind of buried in the sub-menu. You have troop breakdown, infantry, armor, air. If you go here, you can choose how to manage your population stuff. So I'm going to switch this to like 60-40. Actually 65. Can I do 65? We'll just do 60-40. There we go. You could see what's on the market and quantity to buy before you lock it in. I guess that's true. I don't really do a lot with the market. Maybe that's something that I haven't, that as you play the game more, I just haven't done much with the market. I've mostly just worked with the resources I actually have because everything always seems to be insanely expensive on the market. All right, anyway, so we would probably like to unlock the system development grant in the near future. So why don't we do that? We actually do have some ash planets, so I'm going to grab this, and then this will unlock the first system development grant. But as I said, I think the only resource I have right now is Eden Incense, and I will have a lot of Eden Incense, so I think it makes sense to make that the first system development. I don't need influence, but we can always get Transmine for the second development grant, because we're just not going to have Transmine in the immediate future, and we just don't have enough of it. I'd rather start upgrading the systems. And like, there's more Transmine over here, so long term. Don't like stacking tier 1 resources. Well, that's the resource we've got, so. Alright. At least Newman's growing. Once again, just as a reference, we can rename any of these systems if you guys want. Oh, cool, there's only one pirate. Okay, cool. One of the pirates ran off and one of the pirates stayed. So if we can win this 1v1, which I think we can. And this pirate ship actually has already taken some damage. That's nice. Yeah, we have 101 offense and they have 32. So I'm pretty sure we can win this. And we apparently prefer long range with this. Yeah, alright. Well, if we think we win this, then we should take this, because we'll get a little bit of extra. Let's watch us kill another pirate ship. So, what you're saying is true, Symbol, but like, in the games I've played, most of the games I've played have been over before I really get a chance to use the more advanced resources. Like, I've just won the games too quickly. They have not gone super late. So, like, trying to hold off and delay to get better stuff later is, like, in my games has been delaying for a late game that just never arrives. I don't know. That's the way it's worked for me, but maybe that's because I haven't played on a high enough difficulty. I don't know. I know that you get better resources later, but I'd like to get at least the first development plan out quickly, because it's going to mean a lot of additional food at the homeworld, and then I can use that food to accelerate my population on the other planets. Anyway, that's my thinking. I don't know if that's ideal or not. I also saw that there was a comment about remnants of the precursors, which has not interested me all that much, because I would rather just play the actual Master of Orion, but I know some people have enjoyed it. Anyway, so we're just sniping at this ship, and it's about to die. More pirates. Alright. I'm lucky that the two pirates split up, so I can hopefully kill them one at a time. Yep, map size makes a big difference. I play on small maps. I'm sure that that influences it to some extent. If you played on bigger maps, I'm sure that would make a big difference. But as I said, I tend to play on the small maps. So yeah, we gained a little bit of extra stuff there. Alright, so I will keep you here for the time being, because this pirate over here is going to come back, but we will heal. You do heal naturally when you're over your own systems. You heal back, like, I think it's 10% of your health each turn. Something like that. Alright, let's get you over here, and we're going to have you fire off more probes once you get up there. Just see if we can spot anything off in the ether. Alright, so 2 turns to get there. Does this ship have any, Oh, this little ship also has 40 soldiers on it, which is not much, but it's something. Newman's working on that. Sustainable. Alright, Wasset built farms. Okay. Alright, so yes, we would like to colonize this planet now. And we're researching the one that's going to unlock Ash. Okay, cool. We're going to get another Mavros. Okay. These guys are not bad, though. They give you extra production. They're just not as good as Horatio. I mean, no one's as good as Horatio once we do all that gene splicing. Alright, so we're still hoping to get more Zavali, so we can splice them in. Just need one more. And, oh, we're going to get, okay, another amoeba. That's not bad. And you can pay resources to increase the odds of some of these things popping up. So like you can pay one of whatever this is. I don't know what this resource is. We had the resource for Zavali. This is probably the next one because we need 4 pop to do that, and we only have 3 at the moment. With Eden Incense, you might be able to troll the Sophons, maybe. I think the Sophons are our most likely target to go after long term. I want to try to run over at least one AI just to show how that happens in this game. Oh, we found the amoeba. Ooh. And see, this is why Symbol was pounding the drum on. We want you to send out those probes. All right, well, let's start. I mean, we've got so much influence, we might as well start pumping that up. Because if we can assimilate them, then, hold on. If we can assimilate them, that's +3 food on every Horatio. That's actually even better than getting the happiness. We want this, but we can get this long term. Oh, we can check the trait they'll give you? Here it is. Plus influence per when at peace and alliance. That's actually not that good, because it's not that much, but anyway. Hey, there's another world we might be able to get as we continue to go over the disapproval threshold. Okay, so Polaris built this. I think the next thing here is we're already getting close to filling out the pop here. We probably need to 11 turns. It's like we probably need to increase this. We need to start getting more science buildings. That's what we need to go for next. Because we need to unlock the stuff that increases science. Where's the next big one? This one here. But we don't have any of this resource yet. Hyperium, to make use of this. This is like the big one you want. It's you combine this with this, which is plus 25% on happy, and that's how you drive your science. But yeah, we don't have the... And we're going to need colonize Arctic anyway. So that's probably the next thing we're grabbing. Anyway. But right now for this planet... Yeah, it's a little tricky because... We've got a lot of things that increase food. But that doesn't really help us because we already have food here. And we're actually getting close to hitting the population cap. So I guess it is this, even though this is very expensive. Just, our production is so bad on this world. And this planet doesn't have much production either. Note that look at the morale penalty here, -8 per pop points. Really bad. I just don't know what else we would build here, because it takes forever to build anything. I mean, it's cool that we've got all this influence and we've got all this money here. But we'd have no production, so the system's almost useless. I guess it's this. I don't know what else we would do here. Alright. Meanwhile, in a better system... Alright, so yeah, this... Alright, let's get this. This is cheap. 84 production here. And then... we'll probably get this and this for the next 2, but I'll wait and let it go on its own. Alright. Are you kidding me? The colony ship got there first? No, we are retreating. That's okay. The colony ship can... I'm obviously miscounted. I thought they were going to get there at the same time. No, the colony ship got there first. So you see it lost 60% of its health. It's okay. We can turn it around and it can go back again. That's just very annoying. I'll send another probe out next turn. Just very annoying. Colonists really want... Yeah, they were so fast. So anyway, we've got like some longer term builds going on right now. It's kind of a weird game because our production's so lousy. Obviously, this is the first one I'm playing, but... Alright, as I said, we need to get increase our science next, so... Alright. Wait, where's... Oh, this is shuttle versus... Okay. We already fought this thing and beat it, didn't we? Yeah, this thing... I don't think we have to watch this. Yeah, we beat this and gain. Alright, this is one of the things that's annoying. Like, I click... This always happens. I click to, like, start, and then we get all this weird pop-up messages. Okay, anyway, so we killed the pirates over here. Hopefully this thing will now heal before the next pirate arrives. So the population boost for Zavali ended. We could pay 2 of these, but I think I'm okay on holding off on that. Because now I'm interested in splicing in these guys as the next population. Let's see how that works. Alright. Over here. Cannot target allied or... Oh, okay. Wait, what the... Why can't we invade? The system is being guarded. What? What's going on? Oh yeah, we could send the probe ship to the miner. That's true. Good call. And there's other stuff out there. What is going on in this pirate system? Like this option is grayed out. Sophons are sieging the pirate. Okay, well, but we can't seem to invade, and we can't because we're allied with these guys. All right. Anyway. Do I have to chase away the Sophons to do this? I don't really want to fight them, but I also don't want them to be here. Let's leave you there for 1 turn at least. Anyway, well, we can create a system development plan. So basically your systems start at level 1 and you can increase their level, but you have to use resources to do that. So for instance, we can use this, which will give plus 30 influence on a system. So similarly, Transmine is really nice, plus 15 morale. Like, this is great, but we just don't have enough Transmine. This is the best. It gives you plus 60 production. It's amazing. So the only resource we have, I mean, I guess we could use this, but this is garbage. The only thing we really have is this. So we can spend 25 of this to get plus 30 on systems. So that's what I'm going to do. By the way, once you set that, you can't change it. So I'm going to use this right away. It doesn't cost anything, it just takes 1 turn of production. So this will upgrade this and then we'll get 30 influence there. Alright. And then we can do that on some of these other planets too. So we're going to have just crazy influence this game. Like way more influence than we need. Vision range down. We are growing pop quickly though, which is nice, and we gained another amoeba pop. So right now we could splice these guys, but I don't care about, like, these guys would give me what, plus 15 manpower. Sophons are in control of the siege because they got there first. Okay, but I don't want to just siege them. I want to just actually invade and get rid of their guys. Like, this siege is way too slow. This is gonna take like 30 turns. That's way too slow. I didn't even know there were ships with siege modules. I didn't know that was even a thing. I'm going to assume it's this. Increases manpower. Now it's evidently something we don't have. Okay. Well, I wanted to research this, but maybe we should actually get the small holes, because it seems like it would be useful to have that. I've rarely tried to actually siege down the enemy. I usually just try to invade and take them over. I don't see that module. I don't know where that actually is. That increases manpower. I actually don't know where that is. Yeah, we need to actually take over this system, not just siege it. It's the Focus Plasma Blue module. This one? Oh, loss of... Okay, I see. Yeah, but we don't have any of this. We don't have any titanium, so it's useless for us. Still gonna take forever. No, that would take way too long. We don't have the tech for that anyway. So we probably have to just cancel this with the Sophons and get them off of... They're not gonna like it, but they're just gonna have to deal with it. 299, 473. I'm actually not sure we would beat them though. They only have 2 ships who are 4, but I think they might actually win because my ships here are not very strong. Oh boy, what a mess. Why did the stupid pirates have to set up here? Wait for better hulls indeed. I guess we just have to siege them for the moment. What a pain in the butt. This is such an important system for us because it has both of the early game resources, which we're completely lacking right now. What a pain. Yeah, I've got these AI-built ships, which are not particularly strong. And an exploration-class ship. This has been a hard game. It's tough when your planets can't build anything because they all stink at production. This little world probably has the best production out of any... Well, it doesn't, but it can get there at least. This planet is fertile and temperate, so this is a good choice here. Oh, we have enough of this resource that we can do another system. Let's have Polaris. Just knock that out. Alright, anyway, well, Newman at least finally will be up to, so it's going to get 50 food from this, plus an additional 3 for each Empire pop. So, then we'll want to grab these 2 ice planets, which again are expensive, but... and then we're just going to grow pop like crazy and then send it to all our other planets. Alright, there we go. So we should hit this in a couple turns, and then we'll see what quests they have for us. Taking over this planet is proving a lot harder than I thought. These stupid pirates. We are not the first to win 10 battles. That is not surprising. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Not an amazing system, but not too bad. Dark Glitter, one of the game's less useful resources. Yeah, it's connected to more systems. Here's more Eden Incense. Okay. Apparently we're swimming in Eden Incense this game. And more battle tactics. Yeah, so next turn we will go see what else is out there, because we found another constellation, presumably. Yep, another constellation. I guess there's still something over there that we have not discovered yet. So, yeah, once we assimilate them, we should get enough amoebas to splice this in, and then Horatio will just have even more food. Okay, what's that? Colonized ash. Okay. You know, this is going to be a very nice system too if we can keep it happy. Because this is pretty nice. Yeah, this is definitely our best system out of the ones we have. This one has 1 nice planet, but then after that is not so great. This would be 20 science. I think we can do better than that. That's a little expensive. Well, let's get this so we get some more influence going. Because we just want to have, apparently going to have insane influence in this game. I'm just not sure what exactly we're going to do here. I guess we'll try to get some better ships once this is done. Design some small holes and get that. Yeah, the tech for AI labor would be nice. It's true. And we're getting to the point where that's not insanely expensive. This one here. Hot and sterile. Yeah, we probably should go for that. It's not cheap, but it's not that expensive. Probably should go for that. Because, as you said, we have so many hot and sterile plants. Well, not here so much. Well, actually, yes. That would turn Horatio Prime into an actual producer. And it would be like 10 turns, so we could do that. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's where we have to go next. We're hanging in there. We're actually number 1 in score, which is good because once my population, remember, I'm a late developing empire. There's 3 sterile planets in the home system, it's true. Alright, so that's number 1. First to have 8 colonies. Wait, don't we have more than 8 planets colonized? How many do we actually have colonized? Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we have 7 colonized. We have 7, okay. Okay. Yeah, you, I guess you should do this, I guess. It's not going to do very much, but it's that or colonize this, which is 9 turns. I guess that's better for the moment. And then the other planet just did the modernization. Sure, getting a lot of influence right now. Oops. So yeah, we're plus 12 per turn, so we'll hit the halfway point with them, and hopefully we'll get some kind of quest with them after we're in 2 turns. Oh, all right. Well, this system we really need to control. It has a key resource too. All right. Let's see what we can find. So far, nothing, but we'll get something hopefully. Look at all these AI units just hanging out with us. All right, so this is going to be nice. We're going to finish this, and so we're going to have tons of food here starting next turn. We're at 101 now. We should go up to, I don't know, almost 200. And then we'll grab these 2 ice planets. We need to get the tech for the ice planets, too. I mean, we can colonize them right now. But, okay, that'll be a target down the road, too. But we want to get that factory tech, as said. Is anyone else influencing the amoebas? Good question. Let's get this, and then we'll probably colonize the lava planet. I don't think anyone else... Oh, wait. Apparently the, whatchamacallit, the Lumeris are in contact with them. At least our influence is allowing us to improve relations at an insane rate with them. Alright. Oh, cool, so now we get to pass another law. That's nice. +1 movement on civilian ships. Excellent. Let's see what other laws we can pass. So we could do this. This actually would not be that bad, even though it would cut into production. Because it would boost a whole bunch of these planets to ecstatic. I think that's actually worthwhile, because they'll get even more food that way. The other option would be... I guess this would be on anomalies. I don't know that that's... we could also do this, but I don't want the morale penalty. It's definitely not the Super Tax Act. I think it's this one, because we're going to be over the colonization penalty for sure. I don't think this is going to do that much. I don't think I have that many anomalies. Yeah, I think I like the extra happiness too. Yeah, so now we've boosted several systems to ecstatic and a bunch to happiness, to happy. Polaris is the least happy. All right, how much food do we have? Yeah, so Newman is now pop every 2 turns, which is quite good. And this one has a positive anomaly, so we'll do this one first. And it's going to grow and just fill up its all its population slots is the goal. Fill this up. We're going to get another Zavali. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to splice the amoeba first, because if we can take over that planet, we'll have enough to splice them in, and then Zavali will definitely be next after that. So we'll probably have to get Zavali to 6 pop. We'll do this. Hopefully Newman will grow some Zavali pop. It's already set to grow 1. Alright. Oh, we lost. Well, definitely a good thing to get some more morale, because we just lost the event that was giving us bonus morale. Alright. What else is out there? Oh, another minor Civ. Okay. And another system over here. These guys are not that useful. I guess they do make your ground pounders better. I mean, we've got so much influence. We just might as well burn through a bunch of this. just to simulate all the peaceful factions in this game. Well, this looks like a decent system. If we could ever get up here. What are all these? Explore these systems to find the academy. Okay. So I guess we're getting close to the academy. Okay, that was not much of anything, but... And we're out of movement now. I'm still not sure what we're going to do over here. Alright, this colony ship's almost fully healed. I'll send it over there in a minute. So we could, of course, try to grab this system, but... Let's see if we can get this one first. I think this one's pretty... Like, the planets here are fairly low quality, and I think this is pretty safe. They're all ice and... Yeah, we might need to get another probe ship, it's true. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to design some new ships. For research, we're going for... Where is it? AI labor. Which, as mentioned, is a key tech for us. Alright, let's create an actual military ship. So let's use the attacker base. This is still probably our best weapon, this Maggie. If we can only put one slot down, put a shield on if we can only put one shield. Oh, we don't have a... Oof. We have to take a weapon off if we want to get more than 2 movements. I guess we have to take a weapon off. 2 movement is just too slow. Even this is only 5, and that's pretty sad. This ship only has 4 slots? That's pretty bad. What does the other ship look like, just out of curiosity? Oh, I want to get rid of the AI-created ship slots, because they're annoying. So this only has 4 slots as well. These do not have very many slots, do they? Like if you use this here. So it's the same thing. Only 4 slots again. Okay, well, hold off for the time being. I guess we're sieging. Guess we're sieging then, for the time being, because we're not in a position to do more. Just make sure we have our colony ship right there to snap up that system when it actually gets finished off. I'd rather keep these systems on econ stuff for right now. We are just suffering from low production, as we have been the whole game. Alright. Doesn't really matter what the population wants, because... Oh, look at all the military support. Interesting. We're the ecologists, so whatever we pick gets set, but I do need to colonize this for my quest, it's true, but the quest is not that important. We might even be able to flip this planet, actually, with influence, because we have so much influence here. That'd be kind of amusing. Explore ruin types until you discover... Okay. Explore ruin types. Well, we can probably do that. Are there any ruin type curiosities here? Atmospheric, subterranean. How about over here? Subterranean, life form, subterranean, atmospheric, signal. Does it show where that is? Ruin types? Wait, wasn't there another... Oh, up here? Yeah. There's a ruin. Okay. Well, let's go grab that. Maybe that's actually what they want me to do. You just have to explore and find them at random. Okay. we built the same thing at both of these, the science thing. Alright, well then let's have you grab this, even though it's going to take a little while. Better than any of the other options we have. Same thing for you. Not really anything else. We are not that close to our next system upgrade. But again, at least Newman's cranking these out really fast. I don't suppose there's a ruin here. No. Just have to explore and find them at random. Okay, so it'll probably be 2 ruins then. Well, we'll keep an eye out. There's one here, and then we'll turn around and see if we can find more. Are you almost... Alright, you are healed up back to full, so let's get you up there. As we slowly siege this town. But we'll have a colony ship right there. Now, they'll probably also try to establish an outpost after that. At least their power is kind of flat for the time being. What? Did someone grab them? Oh. 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 They got assimilated. That's really bad. It was very important we get control of that system. Ugh. We were literally going to scan a ruin this turn. I don't know if that would have been enough, but... Oh, man. You know, this has honestly been a really tough map. Well, with that in the case, we might as well... We're not going to be getting Amoeba anytime soon. We might as well splice these guys then. Jeez, that's... So anyway, our Horatio continuing to get stronger. Hopefully maybe the Amoeba we can get down the road, but wow, that was frustrating. Yeah, cozy game, seriously. My planets just all don't have production. This is honestly one of the worst home systems I can ever recall using. We're 42 turns into the game and I have 100 production. That is awful. I cannot put in words how terrible that is. Jeez, okay. Ugh. Just, yeah. I feel like I was very close to getting them.
We've seen eels.
Yeah, okay, shut up. Like, I feel like I was very close to assimilating them. Just a shame I didn't find them sooner. Well, that's nice. That's an upgraded shield. But... Oh, I guess we don't have enough movement. Just... Okay. That's just disappointing. If I had listened to Symbol and sent out a probe north sooner, I could have easily gotten them. But, yeah, it's just like the whole game feels like I'm moving in slow motion because production is very, very low. Oh well. Just gotta grow a billion Horatio because they get plus production. This tech will be nice if we can actually build the AI labor system improvement. Yeah, actually that will be amazing. So that's what we need to do to turn our game around. Finish this, build this. We'll get insane production from this. Yeah. The pirates taking this system has been an unbelievable troll job throughout this game. Anyway, we might as well probably try to grab this system soonish then, because we're not really close on a lot of this other stuff. Plus there's this other pirate system I guess we have to take soonish too. It's all lava though, so that's not great. But we might as well grab this system soonish. Maybe after Newman can get its AI labor would be a good move. Or maybe this system, Gonos. Yep, so that's our plan, is get AI labor, grow a billion pop on Newman, and then Newman will finally have production, and then we can start doing whatever we want. Because Newman's growing pop very quickly. Polaris is already at the max pop. That's why it's very slowly, laboriously trying to make its way to colonizing this. This poor planet that has 50 production, even though it's maxed out. Anyway. We honestly might just try to assimilate this planet. Yeah, alright, well, let's see what we can do with the much weaker of the two. Oh, we're not quite there yet? Okay, whatever. We have a billion influence. See what's up there. So you need to colonize this, but again, that's a very, very slow project. Why don't you build me a colony ship for this spot, and we'll just grab this so we can get it started. So kind of slow turns here. How slowly this is being chipped down. This is still like 20 turns away, if not more. But I feel like my other planets are doing stuff that's more important. That's true. I can send Pop away, the planet that's at max. That's correct. I should do that. So we should send a Pop to, I think Newman is the one I'm trying to fill up first. We'll send it to Newman then. I was planning to do most of these transfers in the opposite direction, but that way at least it'll keep generating more Pop. Alright, I would boost the amoebas if I could. I can boost these guys, the Horashems. They're on this planet? Where do I actually have? Yeah, they're on this planet. We might as well boost them, because we're going to get more of this. See if we can get more of these guys. Splice them in for +3 food on Horatios. Right. If you're ever at full Pop, you want to ideally send them to another system so that they're doing something for you. But like I have no particularly good strategic. I have no strategic resources at all right now, which is not good. What is this? Okay, that's just a Sofon ship. We have pirates in here. I think we're stronger than this. It's closer though. 72, 173. We have 101, 174. We have more health too. Wish we had a second ship though. Wish I had like 2 ships here. Because I think we win this, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain that I win this. We actually grew another amoeba. Are we at 3 amoebas now? Cool. That's good. Maybe we'll still get to that amoeba down long term. We need 6 to splice. I'm not wasting a splice on these guys. Look at all my worlds very slowly growing here. So we can see what their quest is in another turn or so. Might as well see what's up here. And this has been kind of a long session, so we're probably going to stop. Oh, this has antimatter? Okay. All the strategic resources are not in my space. Extra influence, okay. We'll apparently get that with them next turn. Alright, well let's give this a shot. See if we can beat this pirate ship. The pirates have been utter trolls this game. Pirates. It's close. So these guys are kind of, they're bad at long range. We're actually good at long range, so let's do this. And let's see if we can win. It says we're narrowly better than them, but whether that actually holds true, I don't know. Come on. Trying to get the camera so we can actually see what's going on. Okay. I don't know why I always seem to end up like down below the ships. Okay. Okay, these seem to be pretty evenly matched. 2200, 2200. They're shooting down the missiles. Hard for me to tell. I don't know what all these weapons do, like by sight. Well, if it's inconclusive, that's not the worst thing. We can always heal up in between turns. Wait, no, this is my ship. That appears to be a super close fight. Like, seem to be very evenly matched. But, they might be a little bit stronger, apparently. It's very, very close. I think the battle's going to time out without either side actually winning. Seem to be like two ships that are basically evenly matched. They're at 1300, we're at 1300, yeah. As I said, I think the battle's going to time out without a resolution. But like, I could pay to heal my dude, or something. Or just retreat to another system and heal there, so I don't end up dying. It's been close the entire time. Except I think that they're very slightly ahead. 340, 6, okay, they're pulling further ahead now. I'm glad the battle timed out when it did, because I think I was about to lose. I do not have enough money to rush by a ship. That is not something that I have. Well, we could see. I see what you mean. That would be 900. Well, this is about to die, so we're just going to move you away. But we did cripple this ship. It's on 500. Well, if we were to design a ship, just out of curiosity... Yep. This is still our best weapon. I could just use this for system defense with 2 movement. Just don't bother to put any movement on it. Actually, I like this idea. Do this. But we're not going to be able to rush by this in 1 turn, I don't think. This is a glass cannon design, to be sure. The Maggie laser. Yeah. We'll probably rush by it next turn, though. Or just wait for it to finish. I mean, it's being blockaded, but that's going to take forever. Anyway, hey, you held them off, you crippled the ship, you did your job. Mostly. And then that ship can very slowly limp its way over to there afterwards. This siege that's taking forever. Do you have tech to sell stuff on market? I do not have the market tech, no. I did not research that yet. Okay. Okay, they moved away here anyway. Probably to go heal. So... this is still getting chipped away. Alright, what do they want me to do? Create a ship with 55 offensive power and bring it over there. Okay, well, we're going to have a ship with 55 offensive power. I mean, this ship I'm building has 55 offensive power. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard to do. This ship right here could do the thing too if it weren't crippled. Only has 4 movement too. Alright. Very slow turns, not much going on. I feel like I'm falling behind because it's so slow to build anything. Yeah, one of the AIs is ahead of me. I'm getting close to being able to just flip this, although we don't have the tech that allows you to do that. Wait, where's this? +2, okay. We don't have 0 strategic resources, so this is pointless, so we might as well take this. Alright. I think we don't have to watch this. Yeah, I think we've got that. Easy enough. And this is still getting sieged down, so that's nice. Alright, so Newman finished this. Now we can build AI labor, 8 turns. And then we will get +5 per pop on hot and +5 production per pop on sterile. Well, this is hot and sterile. This is hot, this is sterile. So this is +5 production for each of these, and this is 10 production for each of these. So this will finally give us production. Plus we are growing at a pretty insane rate right now. And then I can also pick up like this for even more food. So we should be able to hit 1 turn per pop pretty soon here. Alright, so this colony ship is going to go here. This shuttle is moving here to heal for a little while. I'm not going to pay to heal this. I'll let it go on its own. Pirates are coming back, but we're about to finish something. Alright, you, I guess, can build this. 16 turns, but we don't really have anything else to build. Like, there's literally nothing else that would be useful to build here, so I guess have fun with that. And I guess we could, I guess it's like the same thing. Well, we could do the modernization here. Although this planet probably should get the modernization first. Yeah, wow, these planets are not very good, are they? Okay, Liz says that William's about to wake up. So, yeah, so I could move Pop, but what I want to do is I want Newman to max out first. I want it to just max out, and then when it's maxed out, I'll start moving Pop. At least that's the way I try to do things, because it's better to have maxed out planets, I think, than like partially full planets sending things off. Alright, yeah. 1 planet. Oh, I mean, that's true. You can do that. I tend not to micro too much past the early stages of the game. But this is definitely better on this planet. That's true. Definitely better over here. You can move Pop around from planet to planet within the system. So why can't this planet build the new thing we just discovered? Why is it not able to build? Oh, because it has no hot and no sterile planets, duh. So I guess we gotta go for that next. Boy, this is very slow. No hot or no sterile planets, so that's why. Meanwhile, this planet certainly wants to get AI labor, even though it's very expensive. Because it's, I mean, it's +10 pop for +10 production for each pop here and here. Just gotta take our time, slowly going for this stuff. Anyway, so we probably should open up the market for luxury and strategic resources. It's not that expensive. And then this has to chase away the pirates. Actually, this is going to be here next turn, and I have enough money, I'm just going to do this. Because that way I can kill this and then start moving to that planet up here. Could look at planetary specializations. Again, I'm just never have enough production for anything. It's rough when your production's so low. I keep saying that. I know people who have just watched this game don't have a basis of comparison, but it is not normal to have build queues that are like 10 turns for everything. Normally stuff builds very quickly in this game. Alright, well this is nice. Now we get this, plus 15% food on any planet that has Horatio, which is every planet. Then we are starting to grow Pop, which is pretty nice. Alright, we discovered or someone discovered the Academy. Okay. So now we're also getting closer to 1 pop per turn here, which is great. We still don't have any planetary specializations, Jesus. Alright. And there goes the pirates. Wait, is this the same fleet that we already attacked? Well, anyway. We need to head towards this system. If we can get up there, we actually will take over that minor civ. Not that they're that useful. Anyway, weird game. Very weird game. I don't know what to say. It's a strange game. I'm missing like every early resource. Literally every early resource. All the strategic resources are missing. Like, clearly we're going to have a decent number of systems, but anyway, let's wait a turn 50. Only a couple turns away, and these are going very quickly right now. Alright, so that opens up the marketplace. I can finally give you this, which I badly need on my home system. That's actually a pretty decent production increase. Yeah, that gave us quite a bit. So now we're burning as fast as we can towards this. Growing pop as quickly as we can. Oh, we're about to we gained another amoeba. We're at 4 amoeba, that's nice. And we're about to get another, ooh. We're getting closer to being able to splice the amoeba. So, getting there. Only need, what, 2 more? And we're about to get one here at Newman, so. Thank goodness that one random amoeba ended up there. Alright, Menace, you are going to want AI Laborer, even though it's going to take like 10 turns, yeah. Alright, next up. So I do at some point have to get these improved science stuff. Let's go back and start hitting that now. Of course, I don't have the resource, but maybe I can buy some on the marketplace. Let's actually see if we can do that. There's 8 of these on the market. Let's do that right now. I know the price is going to go up from that, but at least that way we'll be able to build one of those things. And then I also probably should get the thing that allows you to influence conversion systems. Where's that? It's down here, so I don't know which one of these texts it is. Ah, it's this one. Oh, that's third ring. Okay, that's third ring. Well, we're not quite there yet. Well, at some point we'll get this. We'll just absorb this into our influence. Because we have so much influence, we can just outright flip systems. Instead of invading this, I think we will just try to flip that system. Anyway, this is slowly going down. We still have the colony ship. Alright, can we attack this? Alright, so we're going to hold here, kill this pirate. 220. We have 229. They're 72. Yeah, that should be plenty. Intercept this pirate and then head off towards that. Okay. The pirates went after us. Okay, so they do not want to be long range. We were fine at long range, so let's get them. Okay. Alright, let's get him, ship. You got a lot of offense, not much defense. Got a picture of a smiling William. Anyway, it looks like we are torching this ship pretty good, this pirate ship, which makes sense because we have like triple the weapons that they do. It's at 600 HP. Go follow these shots. And it's dead. Yeah, the borders are getting enormous from all this influence that we have. We have so much early influence. I kind of wish I had better laws that I could run. Anyway, we can colonize here. As I said, these planets are not that great, but which one do we want? Is it the Arc? This one has a lot of positive anomalies. I think this one's probably the best. Oh wait, no. This one's got the resources. I mean, none of these are very good, but... Is it the huge Arctic or the tiny snow? What do we think? If we were United Empire, this would be Cakewalk game. Probably yeah, I think the resources are better, even though it's a tiny planet. Alright, so we can pay this just because we have so much money, just to help out. And I don't want this to be coming from Newman, I want this to come from Polaris. Because Polaris is already basically capped out on food, so slowing down its food is not going to do much of anything. Alright. Yeah, Newman's going to be growing a pop almost every single turn. 4 turns to AI labor. Alright, we finished, so we did defeat that. You took some damage, but not so much that it's a big deal. And let's go up there. It's going to take you a while to get there, but... And this system is still slowly being sieged. Are you almost healed back up to full? No, you're still hanging out there. Yeah, Polaris' influence is pretty absurd. Alright. I think we actually need the plus 20 production. I think we can absorb the... I hate to take the morale hit. I never like taking morale hits, but I do not want minus 30 production. That would be too bad at this stage of the game. So yeah, we lost some ecstatics, but as I said, I think that would have been even worse to take the other option. Alright, come on, amoeba. One more amoeba. Oh, we're gonna get an amoeba next turn. Nice. Time to splice that in. And you need AI labor. What will happen when this finally gets down to 0? It's going to be a mad scramble to control this planet. I'll probably have Newman send a transport and then double it. So it just, as soon as one transport gets there, it'll become a colony. All right. Well, we'll do one more turn so I can splice this population. We'll figure out what do we want to do? Have reward 110 influence. Reward. Have free tech. Reach 250. I'll take the free tech. I don't need influence at all. I'll take the free tech. We're definitely going to reach 253 production on Newman.
Well, if it isn't our favorite empire, up to their usual japes.
I think they wanted to... Wait, what? They have more than we do here? Well, we're close to getting this. Alright, anyway, so we're going to splice the amoeba. This is going to kill all 6 amoebas. We're down to 0 amoeba population, but now Horatio has 6 food, 3 production, 2 morale, 2 morale on hot. And we're still hoping the Harashems we can splice in for another 3 food. So we did knock Newman down to just pop 9, but remember, it's growing at almost 1 pop per turn, so that will regrow that quickly. And then we'll grab this planet, and we'll be off and rolling. That's the thing, get it to a plus 1 pop per turn. Cool. Alright, so we'll stop here. I'm confident I can outplay the AI on this difficulty in the late game, but it's been kind of a rough start. At least we've got tons of influence. At least we've got tons of influence. I'll feel a lot better if we can control this planet, though. Anyway, we'll pick this up next time. Weird game. Very weird game. I'm hoping to show a more normal game another time, but oh wait, there's pirates here again? Why are there so many freaking pirates? Oh my god. Okay. There's another 2 pirates here. This one is back, the one that we fought earlier. Oh my god. They will not leave me the heck alone in this game. Alright, whatever. We'll continue this next week. Until then, see you later, guys. Take care.